Hello, my wonderful fish tank people. What's going on? How's everybody doing? We having fun yet? I need to plug the webcam in, probably. Hold on. Dusty's gonna fumble it first. It's like a running back. You just gotta keep giving him the ball. Hope he gets a touchdown. Josh is getting a touchdown. What's going on? Josh, you want to fire it up over there and log in?
Yeah.
Yo, yo. Where's my webcam at? Let's see here. Got to get the Logitech on.
We're not logging into it.
You log in and you get on YouTube. Hang on a second here. Let's get the stuff going here. Logitech Pro webcam. Let's get it going with the webcam. File. Open. Tools. Where is the webcam? Where is the webcam? Give me a second to get the webcam on so you guys can see me. Logitech Pro webcam is off. Is it on? Click to see if this connects or use another application. Here we go. Technical fun. Add webcam, Logitech Pro. Hey, here we are. Step one. So excited. How is everybody doing here tonight? Are we having fun yet? I'm going to rant while I slowly pull up a PowerPoint. There's me. Anybody watching themselves, watching me? Isn't that fun? There's Josh. Alright, that's moved over. Let's see if this is going over. Now we're going to go to PowerPoint mode. We're going to see if that's on the full screen there. Going to go to display. Desktop. Boom. Where you at? Desktop. Desktop display. Anyone? Going once. Desktop. Desktop. We want a desktop display. Because I need a visual aid for this live stream. Hello. Good work. What do I think of Joey's rack? I love Joey's rack. Oh. Let's see here. What's Josh doing? Josh is logging on to kick trolls out and doing a water change all at the same time. So, behind the video. Alright, so that's behind. So let's go here. Let's add screen capture. Let's go full desktop mode. Uh-oh, slowing. Freezing. MF'er. Come on. Come on. Hello.
Do I need to link this channel?
No. You just took over that. Log out of that.
Cool.
You need to link up your channel.
Okay.
You just took over the controls.
I got you. Well, now I'm out of control.
Am I back to control here?
You should be completely in control.
I feel like I'm out of control.
Oh, man.
It's alright.
I just logged you out. So
alright. We'll figure it out. Gosh. Alright, so you're logged out. I'm on. I'm back. Hey everybody, I'm back. The realest YouTuber around. Please don't make us stupider. No, I can't promise that anybody on here is not going to get stupider. Okay? Everyone understand that? Every single one of you watching this, all 100 people, you might get dumber by watching this. And if we're all in agreement that that's okay, then we'll continue. But I don't want anyone to come on here thinking that they're going to get smarter initially. Because you're all going to get dumber at first. We're going to break you down, we're going to make you dumber, and then we're going to educate you onto more higher level Planet Tank 101 stuff. But for now, you're all going to get dumber at first. So everybody we're not going to move forward until you all understand that there's an assumption that when you come on something that Dustin is technically in control of, you are going to you're accepting, and people say it's okay. Is everyone okay with that? We're all going to start here. We're all going to get dumber. Luke Diesel's going to get dumber. Okay? Clarence Sylvia, everybody willing to get dumber? If everyone's willing to get dumber, then we're willing to start. Because I can't start until everyone is willing to admit that during this presentation you have to get dumber before you can maybe potentially learn something. Okay? So let's just start with dumb, and we'll work ourselves. Josh is starting with dumb. Hear that? That sounded dumb. I don't even know what the hell he's doing over there. Okay, so if we're good with dumb, Everyone's understands it. We're good with dumb. Stair 1. Everyone dumb? Raise your hand. Say, I'm in agreement with being dumb first, Dustin. Okay, if you're in agreement with that, we will start. Jizz a Genius is not. What the fuck are you breaking? Oh, sorry. I got fish in there.
I'm literally.
I wish you guys could see that. Like, I just like here's stuff. Don't break anything while I'm live, please. Sorry for the F-bomb. Alright, so everyone's willing to get dumber. Josh is willing to break stuff. Maybe I'll start the PowerPoint now, maybe? High CPU usage. You may be experiencing issues. Of course I'd be experiencing issues. Let me close out of all these wonderful little agreements here. Close. Close windows.
Okay.
You know where the declare is. Okay, closing this.
Where are all the containers?
Josh, do I look like I have time to talk to you right now, bud?
No, you're cool.
Alright. Okay, so does anyone see the PowerPoint yet? Because the PowerPoint's coming on. We're going to go to here, and then we're going to add the PowerPoint window. Oh, I got that whole Windows thing going again. And we're going to go to desktop full. Oh, that's why. There's 2 desktops. See? That's what Dusty does. Takes over the full desktop. We've got 1,000 things in here. We're going to remove. We're going to remove all these. Remove. I'm going to remove a lot of these so it can get real. Okay? So everyone feeling dumb? Everybody at their max dumb yet? Is anyone feeling overly dumb? Because I'm feeling dumb. I'm also feeling hot. Alright, so I'm removing all these because there's too much CPU usage. And I'm going to remove all this, and then I'm going to make you all dumber. And then we're going to go to desktop right here. And we're going to attempt to capture this desktop right here. Can anyone see the PowerPoint now? Let's just see. Can anyone actually see anything of value? Can you see my logo, and can you see me in a 125? Let's just start there. Can anyone see that? No slips tonight, bro. Now we're level 5 dumb. Good. Level 5 dumb is where we want to be. Okay. Can you see the PowerPoint? Let's go. Can you take, let's see here. Alright, don't make any sense. Start them. Let's get some. No, sir. Keep on the shirt. No. No one can see anything. Again, stay dumb. We're not getting smart for a minute. Okay, now we're going to go to add. We're going to screen capture. We're going to capture the whole screen here, including this big window right here. We're going to add that. Now, can you see that? Can anyone see this? No. 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 No PowerPoint. No PowerPoint. All capitals. You don't need to do all capitals. I got feelings. You're hurting my feelings with that. Alright. So you can't see the Planet Tank 101. Let's see the white box. We're going to close that box. We're going to remove it. We're going to close this box. We're going to remove it. We're going to close this box, remove it. We're going to close this box, remove it. We're going to close this box, remove it. We're going to remove all this. And everyone's feeling dumb? Because I'm feeling dumb. We're going to go remove the desktop here, too. Actually, we're going to keep that.
Getting dumb in the
Getting dumber together in the greenhouse. Alright, removing all this. Removing this. Removing this. We're all getting dumber. Everyone feeling dumb? Dusty's feeling dumb. I'm going to remove the webcam. Oh, remove the webcam. Remove. I'm going to add the webcam back. Webcam is back. Dusty's back. Can you see the PowerPoint now? Could you see the PowerPoint for a moment there? Could anyone see the PowerPoint? White screen. Feeling dumb. Behind your page. I will downsize this. Can you see the PowerPoint now? Yes. Make it bigger. I can't make it bigger. I'll kill everything. I can see it now. How big is it? Don't answer that. I have Josh pull it up. It's small. Okay, well, it's small. Yeah, I got it. It's small. For the moment, it's small. I can't help how big it is. Oh, I'm laying it on pretty thick. Can everyone see the PowerPoint? It's behind you. Yes. Dennis, Jizza, get your mind. It's in the background of the camera. Quarter of the screen is the best I can give you tonight. So if you're willing to accept a quarter of the screen, I'm willing to continue. Can you split screen? Slideshow. Hold on, from current slide. Can you see the entire screen when I do this? I need a good answer. Can you see the entire screen? Because I'll take myself off the webcam and do it like this.
No.
Oh, Josh, why aren't you helping me out? Go over there. What am I doing? All right, that's what I look like?
This is what you look like right now.
All right, cool. I got that. So I escaped that. It's in the background?
It's just like camera's not available in the background. It's
Oh,
still a
that's
quarter of
fine.
the screen.
All right, cool. That's what it looks like.
But if I blow it up, right, maybe, yeah, it gets a little better.
All right, well, I can downsize this. I can play.
I could probably follow along.
Yeah, that would be helpful, maybe, you know. Here we go. Make myself smaller. See if that makes me smaller. No? Anything?
Nothing.
Damn.
Change.
Full screen, desktop. If I watch cows eating Dustin talk. PowerPoint's on, yes?
Yep,
Movie.
definitely on.
Okay. Just small. I'm trying to shrink this. If I downsize this, does that work? Hold on.
If you downsize that, I think it would be better. Because I'm like basically that's what I'm getting. It's like that's what's in the way of the PowerPoint.
You mind blocking it? How am I blocking it? What is all this stuff here? Close this.
Well, it shows your whole screen, so anything on your screen that's like covering anything is going to be technically blocking like what you're looking at.
All right, from current slide. Why is that on the background there?
Camera's not available. Camera should be available.
All right, I'll close out the other thing. Go back to that. No, not showing the full screen.
Hey, no.
No.
But I mean, it's showing. This is what you look like.
Hang on, I'm gonna figure this out. It's gonna take me a year, but I'm gonna do it. All right, close that out. Hang on.
There's a lot of lag. Oh shit.
There we go. Why is that full screen like that? This sucks. This is not fun. I'm starting to get sad. I will figure this out. I promise. It's a lag, so I don't even know what the hell's going on. I'm just lost. Ab workout laughing. You guys are good? Ah, desktop showing. We want PowerPoint. I feel like I have PowerPoint on there. No?
It's more just you. Like you're more visibly.
Why am I invisible? I don't want to be visible.
No, you're completely visible.
I'm gonna make myself less visible.
But then again,
I know.
Like
here we go.
Behind you too, so like keep that in mind.
Let's go to frame. Let's go smaller.
That might make the whole thing smaller.
Let's go here. Nope, can't do that.
Maybe that's how you make it bigger as you increase the frame.
I don't know. Oh, this is the frame, 20%. I need to make this smaller. Frame rate, custom, no.
Don't you want the frame to be bigger? Because the frame's going to be like you.
No, I'm big in that. So.
Right, but this is like this is your screen sharing, right?
Right.
So if you're at 20%, that's why your screen's small, right?
We'll see.
Okay.
Nothing? You guys can't see the whole PowerPoint? You only see the side of it?
Well, you're still lagging behind you.
Okay.
So, like, technically...
Alright, so now I just got to shrink this. Alright, so now the PowerPoint's up. So now that's good. So now I got to get my screen hidden. So I'm going to hide me. Hold on, I'm getting it. Alright. View. Snap to grid. That's not it. Hang on. I'm going to try to go small here. I really don't want that. Oh, I know. Take me off. There we go. That should do it. All right.
I won't know until...
You won't know. This sucks. This is so sad.
It's lagging behind it. So there's like nothing I can do. Like they're lagging behind it.
Hey! Hey, we're going!
Hey!
Can you see the chats? Hey, do me a favor. Bring the chat over. Bring that laptop over here, dude. So I can see the chat while I have this screen up. I figured it out. I'm a freaking genius. All of you got dumber and then we got smarter together. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Woohoo! That's all we can do. Keep that mouse away. Or it'll scare me. All right, cool. PowerPoint was on the whole screen. It's not even really on the full screen. All right, so if I hit, I'm gonna go here. PowerPoint. Here we go. Hey, hide that, will you, so I can see the chat. Hide that. There you go. All right, cool. Everybody, there we go. This is as big as it's gonna go. I'm gonna keep moving here. What we're gonna cover tonight, folks. I'm so pumped. Look at all that. How many people got dumber just now? How many people are on here?
Got smarter.
How many people are on there? You pull that up, see how many people are on this thing? Oh, well, whatever. We don't care. All right, what we're going to cover tonight. We're going to cover a lot. We're going to talk about tank sizes first. And,
Do you want to go bring that to the bottom of this chat?
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'd love to know how many people are on there, but it's not really important. And we're going to talk about types of tanks. And we're going to talk about how dumb Dustin can make you before he starts a PowerPoint. So I'm going to go here and do that. And
participants.
yeah, it's all good. We're going to start with that. We're going to talk about, okay, this is what we're going to talk about. So we're going to get into this here. I do have some time, and it's whatever. And we'll get it going on. Turn camera back on and back off. I don't want to do that. That'll screw up everything. Set that to 100%. You act like I know how to do that. We're going to go here. So, better than nothing. Let's talk about tank sizes. Okay, it took me 20 minutes on the dot to figure this out. So I hope everyone is okay with this tiny little slide here. Okay? PowerPoint is a quarter of a screen. I'm well aware that it's a quarter of a screen. I cannot do any better than that. How big of a tank? Okay, I'm starting a small tank series in a little bit, and I really think that I'm going to do small tanks, but I'm really not a big fan of the small tanks. And so I'm just going to do a small tank to show you how I do it, but I really don't recommend people start off with small tanks. Big of a tank. How big of a tank can you afford? And then with what you can afford, it's not just the tank, because I mean, I literally went out and bought $1 per gallon. $1 per gallon, 10 gallons, 2 of them actually, and you've lost your lives. Oh, here we go. Love the comments, Paul. How big of a tank can you afford, and what do you have room for? So, okay, so what can you afford, right? So the $1 per gallon sale is fantastic marketing. It's fantastic marketing, because you pay for $10 for a 10-gallon aquarium, then you have to fill it. So you buy lights, you buy lights, you buy a filter, you buy gravel, you buy fish, the whole thing. So I think it's fantastic. But you got to understand, like when you go to buy something, what can you afford? For example, what you can do is, well, for example, for me, like, so I had the 220. Since you guys can't see me, I'm going to take my shirt off. Hey, Josh, you do me a favor here. Well, finish what you're doing and come over here when you're done. Somebody might be suggesting actually how to do it. I don't know. Scroll up. But one of the examples of what you afford is this. When I got the 220, I had it was $500, and I rolled into the pet store, and I'm sitting there, and my man Parker was like, "What's up, man?" I was like, "What's going on?" And I'm thinking like he's gonna send me this fish or whatever, and they were gonna roll like that. Well, that wasn't the case. He was like, "I got something in the back show." He showed me his 220-gallon aquarium, 30 inches tall, and I was like, "How much is it?" And he's like, "It's $500." And I was like, "Sold. Take my money." So, all right, whatever. That's right. I took my shirt off and invited another man over. Josh and I are shirtless all the time.
Yeah.
Is there a problem with that?
Yeah, you got something to get.
Got some of that. I'll bare chest bump him right now. Yeah. Damn it. Anyway, so when it goes. So I bought the 500-gallon tank. Well, then what happened? Then I got a 30-inch deep tank. I'm going to talk about lighting in a second. And a 30-inch deep tank. And then I'm like, okay, I got this 30-inch deep tank. How the hell am I going to light it? And I immediately dropped another $250. Okay? So I didn't, account into that, on the $500. So I, instantly had to go buy another thing. So I'm $750 in. I got a 250-gallon aquarium, and I go for my $750, and then I'm like, all right, well then I got to filter it. Well, then I took, I had an old filter on it, and I had my old hang-on backs on it, and then I actually took the filtering off my 125 and put it on there. Then I had to fill it with substrate and gravel and the whole thing. So when you go to purchase the tank, understand that you're not gonna get you buy the tank, but that's just the tip of the iceberg, really. So I think that people kind of overlook that because they're like, I can get a 55-gallon for $100. Sure, go for it. Then you gotta light it, you gotta fill it up or whatever. So I think that's really important. I think a lot of people overlook that. So if so, you got to consider that. What can you afford? Then the other part of it is, what do you have room for? What do you have room for in your in your room, but then what do you have room for, like, in your life, right? So this photo here, you can see half of a 25-inch. I'm using 25% of the screen. You guys watching this on YouTube, and then you're going to see an eighth of that is actually a photo of my greenhouse. And I will tell you that you'll notice that there's 3 good-looking tanks in there. One's got the 55 with the center block, passive CO2. The other one's got CO2. Someone's got a question about dollar per gallon. Dollar per gallon, I think, is done. Although, I don't know. I think it's just like supplies are limited, really. But I got 3 tanks in there, and they look good. Then you'll notice my logo is over the bottom one. That tank has never looked good. To this day, as I stand here right now, shirtless on a webcam that you can't see, it's still not good. So I'll tell you that, like, it's how many tanks do you have room for, and then what can you do the work for? So, like, you have these tanks. You have your A tank, right? You got your A tank, you got your cichlids, you got your angels, you got your neons, you got something that you're like, you know, you're loving it, right? And you're like, man, this tank is fat. Like, I can't wait to get more of this fish. But you know what? I want to do neons, but I'm gonna roll over and I'm gonna do this cichlid tank, or I'm gonna do this whatever tank. And then you get that second tank. Well, guess what? You were doing a wonderful job with your tank 1, then you got tank 2. Well, now all of a sudden you don't have as much time for tank 2. Okay, so you don't have as much time for tank 2. So now you're like, all right, I'm going to get this second tank here, and I'm going to see what it does. And then you got your second tank, and your second tank is rolling. Well, now all of a sudden your first tank doesn't look as good. Okay? Yeah, someone's got a comment here. It's not your first tank, it's your 10th tank, probably. Sure, yeah, you know. But the bottom line is this, though. There does come a limit to the amount of tanks you can keep at that higher level. Like, I'm out here in the skank tanks, right? And so that's just part of it. Like, they're never going to be my design tanks. I'm not going to say never. If I buy this other greenhouse I've been talking about, which, by the way, the financing is looking good, I would have the skank tanks in that greenhouse, and I would make this greenhouse a zen, beautiful place of barefoot frolicking, shirtless chest bumping with Josh. So, you know, it's something to think about. So when you guys do that, I'm not saying that you shouldn't get another tank. I think everyone should get another tank. But I think that you should really evaluate to yourself, like, hey, you know, what are you going to do? And then I'll take this full circle with you guys, too. With the, make sure, did you find that calcium? Find that calcium. Oh, hey, it's under here.
Yeah, I looked in there.
Did you? Look, I don't know. It's around. Maybe it's underneath one of these. I bet it's underneath one of the low ones. I don't know. You gotta find it. You gotta find it, Josh. So
I'll work on finding it.
You'll find it. The Anubius needs you. So and it's just really something to consider. And then I'll tell you, like, one of the best days was when I used the wonderful the racks you see here, and I got them out of my basement. I had at one point in my basement I had a 220, a 90, and 475s. And it really felt good to get just the 120, because they were all like, nah, like they were none of them were great, and then I got to like focus onto the 220, and it was really good. Remove the camera object, fix the slideshow, then add the camera back. All right, I'm going to try that James Sanders, but I promise nothing. All right, I'm going to escape, add it back, and then from current slide. See if that works. I'm listening to somebody here. Okay. Am I back? Heck, no, I'm not back.
Calcium!
Pat, where'd you find it? Load that Anubius tank up.
In that shelf.
Get through the day always losing stuff. I have Josh. He helps me find it. So I think that's important. How many tanks do you have already? And then look, I'm going to say this too. Like, there's got to be some time for the wife and kids. I bought this greenhouse, you know, like, you gotta have balance. You gotta have time to hang out with your family. You don't want to be doing water change all the time. I mean, I think it's really important. I think you know, you want to have your hobbies and stuff, and you also want to get your family engaged in the hobby with you. Really, I think that's something that people kind of overlook. Like, my daughter Nola wants a salt tank. I really don't want to add a salt tank. Debated adding a salt tank. I'm not gonna add a salt tank, but I've thought about it. And yeah, it's just like part of the thing. You gotta have your fam involved with it. So I'm hoping you guys can see this little Auditech. I'm gonna try to add my camera back. Nothing can see this though.
You want me to hit these screen too?
Yeah, absolutely. There we go. Full screen. Whoops. It's all about balance and consistency. All right, so we got that. As the screen's not changing over here. Okay. Well, I tried to do something that somebody suggested and it didn't work. So I can't do any of these changing here. Frame rate, no. Downsize it. So whatever. So that's that. I'm going to move on to this. Full screen size now. Is it full screen? I still can't see like this is. There's two of you now. Full screen, PowerPoint in your face. Now I'm not on there. Screens, you got a delay of what you're seeing. All right, so I'm getting there with the screens. Damn.
This is what they see.
I know, but it's so laggy. I don't know. I can't correct. I can't fix myself for you all as much as I want to. There's like 10 of me. Great. That's what the world needs anyways, 10 of these. So I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to move on to lighting here in a minute. There we go. That's what? Scene 1. Go. See me? It's bigger now. 2 cams on screen. Refresh on Dustin. Hey, hey, Josh. Just get this other laptop. See if I'm up on the screen here. Refresh this laptop over there. So, we're on the sizes. Refresh that. What's on the screen? Hoping I'm on the screen here. We're going to keep moving. Oh, folks.
We're going to get an ad.
I want to talk about lighting. I really want to talk about lighting. I'm going to do a full-length video on lighting, so I don't want you guys to be too excited about this lighting slide. Oh, my God, Josh, I actually figured it the F out. Look at that.
What?
I feel like a genius!
Oh, my God!
Oh, my goodness. Look at this. I can watch myself in delay. That's kind of creepy. So, I'm going to watch myself raise my hands on this other screen over here.
Success!
That's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. I scored a touchdown. You see that? Okay. Sorry. So now that I've nailed this, now I gotta move. Now actually I gotta move my screen over to the other side. I gotta make myself smaller, but I can do.
Now that you can hear me, see me.
Now that you can see me and hear me and all that. Hopefully that'll from current slide. Okay, lighting. No, damn, that's a good slide. Okay. 1, 2, 3, lighting. Boom. Downsize that. Oh, I gotta make the Logitech smaller. Hang on. Oh well, this will work. So, lighting your aquarium, folks. I don't feel bad about technical difficulties, by the way. I hope somebody's offended. Really, I do actually.
Neither me and him are technical.
Yeah, whatever. So, whoa, this is great. Mac your camera smaller. I don't know how to do it, so I'm just gonna roll like this. You're getting a shirtless 25% of me. How much light? My God, folks, how much light? Well, let's see here. I am in Kentucky, and I had all my tanks in the basement, but how much light do you want? Well, these are aquarium plants. These are fish tank plants. They're outside in nature, and nature has this big, beautiful center of our solar system called the sun. So I figured 5 years ago, maybe I should just get a greenhouse, because a greenhouse, I can have a lot of sunlight. So I think, hypothetically speaking, Nisi loved the pitch, loved the thing, that you would probably want as much light as you can get your grimy, dirty hands on. I think that's what you want. I really do. I think that the more lighting you can get, the better. I think that you need to think of it like a car, that you can drive your car really, 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 really fast if you want. But that, oh man, it's a little too much nips. Hang on, I gotta go a little taller. All right. That you can, you can go fast if you want. Thumbs up and subscribe if you're learning anything. Everybody with it now? So I really think you guys should get a ton of light. I mean, look, I sell LEDs straight up. Nisi's linking it up because she's the bomb. But here's the deal. You want as much light as possible. And you want as much light as possible because you can always reduce light. But it's really, really hard to increase light. So the standard email goes something like this. hey, Dustin, I've been watching your videos. You know, I'm learning something, and I want to, my plants aren't growing, and I have a light that came with the tank, and I bought the tank used, and the light's 1,000 years old. And, hey, make sure that air comes on with them rainbows somehow. The light's 1,000 years old, and my plants aren't growing. Yet we are people of the sun. Rage Against the Machine, people of the sun. It's coming back around again. This is for the people of the sun. We're people of the sun. The Aztecs used to worship the sun god. They would have 4 people that would hold an individual down, and they would rip his heart out, and they would sacrifice a beating heart to the gods of the sun. Okay? The sun is important. And that's what Josh and I do to young kids that come in the greenhouse on a Monday afternoon. Okay? We rip the heart out. So, the sun is important. Like, think about it. Like, all the pagan tribes back in the day, like, they worship the sun, right? Like, you know, shave your head, kill your parents, worship the sun. The sun's fantastically important. Why do you look at my stupid face in this photo? You think I'm happy about this? Yes. So, if we're going to light our aquarium, we want as much light as possible. We can always cut back the light if we want. And so, I really think everyone should have a crap load of light. I think you should start your lights at 6 hours. I think that's the best way to go. You start your lights at 6 hours and you roll from there. And, yeah, that's what I think you should do. How deep is your tank? This is, there's something called the inverse squared law, which I don't want to break into too much, but basically it's like building blocks, and for like every unit you go away from the light, you exponentially lose light. What are you trying to grow? Okay, what is it that you're trying to grow? Because you may not need a ton of light, okay? You may not need a ton of light, okay? You can't see this because of the way it's set up, but whatever. You get what you pay for with lighting. A lot of manufacturers came out. Everybody got into it, and they were like, yeah, I'm going to make LEDs, and their LEDs suck. You know, you do get what you pay for with lighting, straight up. I mean, there's cheap lights, there's big light, but at the same time, you can probably get the standard double in UK, my man. But, you know, you can get away with ghetto is good, as the line you can't see, because, my man, nice. Did that come off the main system?
No.
Using the, alright. I wonder what's up with the main pump.
I don't know.
Do me a favor, check the
working.
Check the bottom of that blue pump, and make sure that black fitting is in there, in that blue bucket, that blue tub. I bet that fitting's loose. That's why we're not getting as much air. So ghetto you can get away with. This tank is lit here that you're seeing in the photo to the right. Is lit with like, I think quad high output T5s. I'm an LED guy. I wasn't always an LED guy. I'm an LED guy now. So I definitely recommend that you guys check out the, I mean, look, I got my own LEDs, and if you got any questions, cool, just make sure it's...
We're just putting out a lot of air.
Alright, cool. So I do recommend LEDs now. I wouldn't have said that 2 years ago, though, because I didn't think the technology was caught up, but I think it has caught up. But I will say this, though, just because technology, something new comes out, doesn't mean you need to abandon what's working. I think that's the thing a lot of people do, is they abandon something that's really been working good, and they could be better off just like keeping with what's going on. So that's an important thing. Gonna move on from there. This is the most important slide. This is what plants see on the left. This is what humans see. It is the opposite. You're buying lights from me, or you're buying lights from Home Depot. This is what you want the lights to look like. This is important. What you see doesn't matter. The brightness of this, it doesn't matter. It's all about spectral composition. And what you can do is you have to understand that what plants see versus what humans see is not the same. So keep that in mind. Just because it looks bright to you doesn't mean it's bright to your plants. Keep an eye on that.
Good.
Substrate. Let's talk about substrate. So dirt. I like dirt. Obviously, dirt is my thing. And dirt, look, I mean, plants absorb 400 to 400 times more nutrients through the sun, and or through the sun, through the substrate. Eco-Complete, I've never been a fan of Eco-Complete. Okay, I've never been a fan of Eco-Complete. Josh, your face, you're in the frame there. People ask me why I don't like Eco-Complete. I'm not nuts about Eco-Complete because I don't like the way it settles. I feel like it. Can you open that other vent by chance?
This vent?
That one. Right, oh, the one above me would be awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know where the sticks are.
I'll figure it out.
But yeah, I'm not a fan of Eco Complete, and I'll tell you why. I think it settles. It settles.
I'm gonna grab some water.
Settles too much. Yes, please. I think it settles. Here's a cup, and then if you don't, hey, top me off, would you?
Yeah.
I think it settles too much, and I think it settles, and it's really just I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I feel like you can do better with dirt. A monosoil and fluoride, I do like those. They're not bad. You know, I think that fluoride's okay. A monosoil is a little better than fluoride, but you do get what you pay for. Gravel, I like gravel. That's a BB gun size BB gravel. I do recommend that you keep the the color's natural. Pool filter sand, a 50-pound bag of pool filter sand is $10. Thank you, James. Yeah, colors. I mean, stick with the natural colors. So. Yeah. There you go. Filtration. I'm all right. So filtering, like I'm a food ball. I actually had back in the day in like 2006 or something. My guy Tony at Just Fish, now defunct pet store, gave me a food ball 404. I've been hooked on those. I'm gonna talk about filtration though. I'm a big fan of hang-on backs for anything. Call it under a 40-gallon or so. They do make some bigger hang-on backs, can work all right. Canister filters, like I said, I'm a big fan of Food Ball. FX 4, 5, 6 is all right too. Sponges, I don't like the look of sponges, but I will say that the sponge filters, they do hold a ton of beneficial bacteria. So I am a fan of those. Are you guys seeing this here? Can you double check that here? Or yeah, refresh that. What not to use? I'm gonna tell you under gravel filters. Now, I've got guys that are older than me that have underwear older than me that are still using under gravel filters just fine. So you can do whatever you want as far as filtering. That's my recommendations, though. Again, hang on backs, anything under a 30, 40-gallon, roll with that. Anything bigger than that, I mean, try out a good canister. Sponges are great for breeding, great for a lot of bacteria. I'm not a big fan of the look of them. You can't see my face because I'm hiding it. And yeah, under gravels, I'm going to tell you not to use under gravels, but I know some people use them with reverse flow and they work out pretty good. So, everyone see me. Watch it. Look out. You're going to get nips in the shot. You're going to pull a TMD shot. You don't know who that is. Okay. So, now I'm nervous what the screen's going to pull up. It's lagging. Now I'm nervous. Everyone see the guns. Air stones. Oh, yeah, way too much nipples there. Josh, you're scared.
Actually, you were perfect. Look.
Yeah?
You were perfect.
Oh, well, I moved it up. I'm afraid of that. Let me just see here. Give me a sec, folks. Let me check in with myself here. Cool. That'll work. Okay, so air stones. I mean, I'm all about running air stones, folks. I really do. Sun's out, guns out. Yeah, shirt's off. It's right. It's right. It's hot. I'm in a damn greenhouse doing the thing. So, yeah, air stones. You want to run air stones. You want as much surface agitation as possible. And I like to have my surface rippling. This was told to me by Jeff Gabula at the Newport Aquarium. He likes a lot of water flow. He says 4 times the volume of your tank per hour. Air stones and CO2 reduction. I don't believe that air stones really affect CO2. In fact, I run air stones in all my tanks. I was literally just having Josh do it. You guys can't see this underneath here, but it does say that dead cory cats. I have killed cory cats with too much CO2, so be advised on that. It's just they didn't have enough gas exchange at the bottom, so cory cats do like a little bit more oxygen at lower levels. Okay, checking it out here. Timetable. Timetable. Josh got me water. He's the man. Cycle time. It takes your tank time to cycle. Okay, it really does. I really think that people kind of overlook this. And they're like, I want everything to look great right away. Like, it just doesn't happen like that. So you got to take your time. You got, we're moving away from dumb. Thank you for the comment.
We've been doing that for a little bit now.
We're moving away from dumb. No. We're still at dumb.
Okay.
You got to start them at dumb.
Right.
Got to build them up.
Right.
Got to build up the fish tank, people. Break them down to dumb. Build them up. We got the cycle time. We got the lifetime. We got the dumb time. We got the smart time. I hope we're getting towards the smart time.
Never smart time.
And, yeah. It takes time to cycle your aquarium. Everyone wants to rush it. They want to push it. They want to rush it. And, Derp loves it. They want to rush it. Everybody wants it now. They're like, I don't know, they're like, you know, they're just trying everything too fast. Everything good takes time, right? Like, everything that's good in life should take some time. It's probably not worth having. A well-cycled tank is a good example of that. And I would say that you needed to give your tank time. Now, really, like, if it were me in a tank that I had other tanks that roll and it wasn't my first tank, I would tell you to let your tank run for like a month with no fish and let that beneficial bacteria up. Now, I'd add fish right away, and that's what I would do. The people are asking me thoughts on bacteria additives or whatever. I have used this stuff at trade shows from our friends at Fluval. Works pretty good. There's other stuff on the market, stuff I use, because you got to set up a tank real quick and put fish in it, which is totally the opposite of what you're supposed to do. But that stuff works. The BioPlus or whatever, Cycle is what it's called. It's pretty decent stuff. I will say that in a perfect world, though, you're just going to give your tank time. You're just going to give your tank time. Plant adjustment time, okay? Oh, I love Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr. Okay, plant adjustment time. The plant adjustment time for all the ladies is you got to give your plants time. All right, let's break it down. Dusty gets in Crenum from Africa. They're from Africa, okay? They're in there. They go and they sit in a box for 7 days. They come out of the box. Now they're out of the box, and they're in a little bit. I take them out of one of their boxes. I put them in a bigger box, and they go from there into my tanks, which don't have Africa Light. They don't have Africa Heat. They don't have Africa, they don't have Africa Elements. So there's an adjustment time. I mean, Crenum is the worst. It takes forever. I lose like 10% of the Crenum I get in. It sucks. It's part of it. I'm going to talk about maintenance here. You got to have a system with your maintenance, and you can't see it on the screen here. You got to have a system with your maintenance. You got to have a timetable with that, like you do your water changes on Sundays or whatever, and really get that going. And with your maintenance, if it's not easy to do, you're not going to do it. So you've got to make it easy to do. So that is what I got going on. I am going to talk about plants in a little bit. Yeah. So I'm going to do some Q&A for a minute. Josh is going to talk about some stuff. He's over there prepping.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what he's going to say. I do have some stuff to teach, though, here. Let's see here. What is this coming on? I'm going to wait for this to pop up here. These are some of the best friends of your Planet Tank here. You want to do water changes. I mean, Josh was literally just doing water changes a second ago. Reduce your lighting if you get any kind of algae. Don't feed all the time. Don't feed all the time. That's a big thing people do all the time. They're like, oh, I eat 3 times a day. My fish need to eat 3 times. No, your fish don't need to eat 3 times a day. Feed your fish like once a day, twice a day if you really want to do the work. Or better yet, skip a day every now and then, and they'll be happy. I didn't put this in here and you can't see it. Floating plants are a lifesaver. They absorb whatever. And, yeah, that's money. So I'm going to roll out of this and get myself set up for some Q&A for a minute and let Josh chill for a sec. Here we go. I do got a special. Anybody who wants to support your boy, I can, for the next, if you're on the webinar tonight, if not valid with any other coupons, we're going to give you a free t-shirt. Can you grab one of those shirts for me real quick, dude? One of those larges. They're basically all larges. You can't have the shirt off my back. I'm sweating like balls in here, though. So, yeah. Definitely fun stuff. I got the free Dustin's Fish Tanks garb, so you guys can check it out. I was on the YouTube live feed. Oh, you guys can't see that, of course. Say I was on the YouTube live feed. You must put a note in the comments. Let me shrink my webcam here. I'm going to say I was on the YouTube live feed. Give me the free t-shirt.
There's so much walking space.
What's that?
So much walking space.
Walking space in here? Yeah. So there they are right here. That's Dustin's Fish Tank shirt. They got the logo in the corner. Hooked up. Brought in a large. They say tank on the back. Cost extra for Dustin Sweat. I'll give you the Dustin Sweat for free, you freaks. Here you go. Dustin's Fish Tanks t-shirts in the mix. Ship them out with your order. Say, yo, it does. It says tank on the back. I'll show you.
Have faith.
Have faith in D. Shirtless D. Oh, yeah. Free swag. Free swag with purchase. There you go. You got that. And, yeah, tank on the back. There you go. We're loving it. You swag lovers. Got the swag on the site. Just put a note. You got to put a note in the comments, though. If you don't put a note, I got this recorded. I can zoom it back. Not valid with any other offers unless you're a Gold or Silverfish member. And, yeah, you got to put a note in the comments. Only larges for now. And I'm putting this shirt back. Josh, can you fold?
Yes.
Can you put this back for me, brother?
I got you.
All right, cool. I'll hand that on over here. So, yeah, that's what's going on here. So I move this, and the whole thing gets crazy. Gets wonky. No. You got, it's only colors and white, and it's not just I was on the YouTube live thing, you get a free shirt. No, you have to make a purchase. Unfortunately, I'm going to beg you to spend 20 bucks with me on a hell of a deal on some stuff, and you get a free shirt. So it's not just a free one. I'm sorry. I don't send them there. Got to have the shirt. Jizz, I'd love to get you a shirt.
Supplies are limited.
Supplies are limited. All right. So let me ask you a serious question, you folks. Did anybody, thank you, Nisi. Did anybody go from dumber to smarter? Did I break it down dumb enough in the beginning of this to get people smarter? What do your shirts go up to? I think I got like 1 XL in there, but Josh can go run and check real quick.
Yeah,
I might have a double X. You mind checking for me, dude? Cool. Sweating balls. Steve Nessison got a shirt. Oh, Steve, you didn't get a shirt. Darn it, and we met you in person and everything. Have to hurry up, fish tank, so I can buy some plants. Wow. Did anybody learn? Cool. I'm still a little confused about lighting. Oh, Clarence. I'm going to do an entire video and webinar about lighting there. Cool. So are we still on derp mode, or did people... Yeah, I need to know if people learned something, though. So you got that. There's a special rolling for you. Not valid with any other offers. There you go. There we go. Let's bring you all here live front and center. Bring this all here. Still here. You want a comforter set? I got a set of steak knives. Set of steak knives for you. See this? Bring the YouTube cam to the front. Oh, it's lag. No wonder. F5. Refresh. Yeah. So this is what you're seeing. Cool. Dustin's Fish Tank perfume would smell like rotting Anubias. That's what it would smell like. Cool. What do you think, folks? We need a lighting video as soon as possible. I need to do the ShamWow video. I need to do the lighting video. You know? Some things I got to do.
This shirt's awesome. You have 3 XLs.
Oh, I have 3 XLs of those?
No, none of these. This is the only one I found.
That's from, that's my man, yeah.
This is awesome.
That's actually, Kevin Kelly made these.
Oh, man. These are awesome.
Like and share. Yeah, that's cool. Did you show that so people can read that? Get that up in the thing. You should webinars every week. You guys like them? Yes. Nisi. Look at Nisi dropping the products in there. This is one of the shirts. That's actually got the big logo on the front. This was designed by my man Kevin Kelly. He's cool. So yeah, you spend 20, you get a free shirt. You digging it? Yeah, if you can ask specifically for that shirt, we'll hook it up. You gotta make sure it's in the comments. You gotta put a note in the comments, otherwise it's not happening. So yeah, hello, Josh. You want to teach the folks some stuff about invertebrates?
Sure, I'll do it.
All right.
You got time?
Josh got time. Let's do it. Cool. Large size gravel, Bobby's Dank Tanks. Love the name. I would recommend. Ooh, Josh has visual aids.
Oh yes, I do.
All right. I would recommend. Can't see your whole face. I'm hiding it. In the bottom there. Should I do that like that whole like Instagram chick thing where I like the cleavage shots? Or it's, no,
You gotta push it together.
I don't have anything to push together. All right. Been able to make a live show. Solo career. Better solo career. RZA or Inspected Deck. I don't have Inspected Deck's other album. I like it though. I like the thoughts. All right, Josh.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Josh has some knowledge to drop on
All right,
you all
folks.
here.
We're gonna talk about invertebrates today. And the first thing I'm gonna talk about is Nerite snails. Bam! I got a tiger and a zebra in my hand, as you can see. And these
Do
are
not drip over that though. I'll put a towel over it. You're good.
And these are pretty cool. I love these snails. And if you have an algae problem on the glass of your tank, that is probably the best thing that you could buy to fix that. I would say that if you had a 10-gallon tank, you probably don't need more than 3 or 4. If you had a 20-gallon tank, you probably don't need more than like 7 or 8. But if you got like anything over that, I would not hesitate to get a 10-pack. They'll clean the algae right off your glass. You'll never have to clean your glass again.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
You're talking pretty big there, but you definitely.
I'm pretty serious about it. If I put some nerites in this tank over here. I only put about 4 or 5, and that's a 75-gallon tank. And a lot of the algae problems that I was having like build up on that glass are now gone. Nice. Go figure. So I mean, you know.
And we do rotate those throughout the tanks too.
Oh yes, I do. And then, what's also cool about these guys is they're kind of like the same breed, but they come in different like variations. So they all have these stripes, but the way that they stripe is all based off like genetic variation, but they're still the same breed. So it's actually kind of interesting because most of the time, if they have a bunch of genetic variation, they'll make them a completely separate breed. And they don't breed in freshwater. You have to have saltwater conditions to breed these. They only breed in brackish water. They enjoy a pH of about 7, and almost any invertebrate doesn't want to be living in anything over or under 72 degrees. They will live from about 56 to 84, but they're most comfortable in 72 degrees. So that is what I have to tell you about these cool nerite snails. And I'm going to move on to the Pamakai British.
Tell them about the nerites when you first got into it with us.
Oh, I was super scared of snails.
Tell the story about being in the greenhouse with the Zen and the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. So there's one time he left. He went to Colorado, and he left me here by myself. And I'd only been working here for about 5 or 6 weeks tops.
How long?
You know, and I'd never accepted snails from a supplier before, so they came in, and it's like super dark out back. No one's home. I mean, it's just like peaceful. All the lighting in here is like super like soft, and like. It's just like chirping outside.
It's all tank lights.
Yeah. And so I started going through all these snails. I'm like counting them and like seeing what's dead and what's not. And it was just like the most zen moment that I've ever had in this greenhouse is at night counting snails. So I'm going to move on to the Pamakai Bridgesii. These are mystery snails. And mystery snails are super cool, man. All right. You got this gold mystery snail right here. You can see how his color is completely different than this ivory. Oh, that's a blue. Than this ivory right here, which looks similar shell-wise to the blue mystery snails, but they have a blue colored body versus the ivory snail that has a very like it's white, but it's also kind of tan. And what's really cool about these is they're great for cleaning off all the dead crap off of your plants. We use them for crinum, to be honest.
Dude, they clean the crap out of crinum.
Yeah, they clean the crap out of crinum. It's super true. And not that they won't clean your glass, but I feel like they're just better for cleaning off plant matter, and nerites are just better for glass, to be honest. It's just my experience so far. What's really cool about these is they're non-hermaphroditic, so they have gender roles, which means they are males or females. They don't just like change to fit anything.
Hold on, let's just talk about hermaphrodites for a minute, because that shit's hilarious. Like, they're not, like, some snails can, I think some snails can reproduce, I got hermaphrodite titties that coming out.
No, none of the snails that I'm talking about right now can.
Alright, but that's important, though, because people worry about, I'm not trying to steal your show.
No, you're good. You're good. That's
why
I'm bringing it up.
That's right, yeah. Some people freak out about, like, oh my god, a snail's going to breed like crazy. Like, no, like, that's not a problem. Like, I wouldn't be concerned about any of the snails we're showing you here breeding.
No.
Well, if you had some stuff, you could do it.
If you have fish, it's likely they'll eat the babies of these pretty quickly, and they will lay eggs pretty quickly. But if you have fish, you probably won't have a lot of luck breeding them. They're really, what's also pretty cool about these is they have a lot of variation in color, and I know I was talking about that earlier, but what's really cool is they have a lot of variation in color. Like, there are so many different types of mystery snails, and what I'm not even really sure what makes them different colors, to be honest. I just know that there's a lot of genetic variation in this breed. They also enjoy a more alkaline environment, and if you do have egg sacs,
alkaline, higher pH.
Yeah, higher pH. So
when
like,
you think Africa, think high pH.
On a pH balance, like on a scale, alkaline is going to be like higher over 7. 7 is neutral. So anything over 7 is going to be alkaline. Anything under 7 is going to be acidic.
Man, you prep for this.
Well, I mean, that's just high school. But but yeah, no, these are pretty amazing snails, and I would suggest them for any tank that you really just want a good cleaner of, like, the plant dead matter or the dead plant matter that you're going to find at the bottom of your tank, or even, you know, just the algae that's going to build up at the bottom of your tanks too. So these are great snails, and I love them. I think they look cool. They have a really cool translucent, pearlescent tone to each of their skins. So, like, when you see them and the light reflects off them, they have, like, a very rainbowy, pearlescent, like, flakes all over their skin, and it's super cool. Bam. Now I'm going to talk about some assassin snails. I'm going to see if I can pull a couple out.
Oh, yeah.
These are super crazy. Oh, I probably shouldn't throw those in with those guys, should I? All right. Trying to kill snails on camera, guys. These are pretty cool. What's really awesome about these is they're algae eaters. They're omnivores, man. They don't need protein to survive. The only thing they need protein for is to breed. And what's really cool is these guys are born. They go in, they bury themselves under the sand, under the substrate, and they wait for, like, smaller, or I mean, not even smaller, they wait for bigger snails, more often than not, to roll through. And then they come out of the ground on these snails, and they mount them, and they stick their snout down into them, and they pull a snail out of their shell. It's one of the craziest things. And they're really awesome. Like, if you have a pest problem, which, I mean, if you get snails from you're going to get pond snails from almost anywhere. It's a hard thing to manage and get rid of, especially if you're receiving plants from something that isn't controlled by yourself, and you're getting them from people who grow them on their own or whatever. They're gonna get pond snails because they're probably growing them in ponds. So it's pretty easy to wind up with a snail infestation, and these guys are amazing for getting rid of them. I think the suggested amount to keep is about 2 for every 10 gallons. So these are pretty crazy snail. They are also non-hermaphroditic. They follow complete gender roles as well.
I'm gonna close the window while you do that.
Yeah, for sure.
So apparently we're maxing out some shit.
These are also non-hermaphroditic though. They have specified gender roles. And they usually get about 1.5 inches long. And they're just like every other. Most invertebrates are going to enjoy a fairly neutral pH with about a 72-degree temperature, and that's where they're going to be the most happy. They're gonna love that the most. So that's about all I have to say about these Clea Helena, as I think it's their scientific name. It's a pretty cool name. So I'm going to talk to you about a mono shrimp, which I don't have a visual aid at the moment. But a mono shrimp are actually really crazy shrimp, man. They're probably one of the most hardy shrimp that I've ever seen. I've literally seen these things crawl around on the ground before and escape, right? And then they'll crawl out of those same locations like 5 days later. Like it's absolutely out of control. I wouldn't have expected anything that is an aquatic animal to be able to survive outside of water for more than like I would say a day, right? But I've had it happen for 5 days before. So I mean, it's a pretty crazy animal in general.
Tell us about the shipping stories with those, because we've had them.
Yeah.
The monos.
Yeah.
We've had them shipped and like make it.
Yeah. They make it in pretty horrible conditions. They also have had the most success in cold environments without having to add like extra insulation or heat packs. Oh yeah. So what's actually funny is I'm going to talk about breeding before I get into this, but I will tell you the story about this 40 breeder that does not make any sense. But I'm going to tell you about how they breed first, okay?
Hold on, we got to talk about this though. I mean, you know how they breed now because you've read it, but for a long time I was like, yo,
yeah,
they don't breed.
They don't breed. So we both kind of had like half of the information, and then we were both kind of like arguing like the halves of these information.
All I'm saying is anybody says they're breeding the monos, I'm going to say it's bullshit until they prove me wrong.
Well, unless you're like really good at raising and lowering the saline conditions in your tank. Which, you know, unless you're really good at that and you have that mapped out.
It's really hard to do.
And you have that mapped out over about a 2 month period, which is, I think, their entire gestation cycle in their larval state. But basically what happens is they're a freshwater shrimp. They breed in freshwater. And then they go out into saltwater and they lay their eggs, and their larvae experience their entire larval stage in saltwater. It's crazy. And then on their final growth stage, they take this journey back to freshwater, communities, and then they breed in those communities because they're finally reaching breeding age. So it's a very crazy. Oh yeah, dude, they can only see your screen. So now they're just seeing, right?
What?
I don't know. I'm not sure what somebody was saying something. I am crazy. But yeah, so a mono shrimp are super interesting because they start off in freshwater conditions to breed, and then their larval state actually begins in saltwater conditions in brackish waters, and they come back to the freshwater to breed when they finally get old enough. And it's a very interesting thing. I don't think I've heard of any other type of breeding cycle that's as elaborate and changes that much.
There's other stuff that does that.
I haven't. Yeah. But then again, I haven't been doing this very long, folks. So, that's pretty much where I'm at with it. But a mono shrimp are awesome.
Named after Takashi Amano, may he rest in peace.
As he said, named after Takashi Amano. Also, if you have a huge algae problem, they're really great in high numbers. Like, they're the best for algae problems in high numbers. So if you have a bunch, and by a bunch I mean if you have a 75 gallon and you throw 20 to 30 of them in there, you shouldn't have any algae issues. Moving on, I'm going to talk to you guys about these awesome things, which is cherry shrimp, which I have the most to say about these because they're by far the thing that I've researched and dealt with the most. Now what's cool is I actually have a cool visual aid right here. I don't know if you can actually see it, but you'll see two shrimp in this little dude. And one shrimp is slightly less colorful than the other. Now, that's actually how you tell whether or not the shrimp is a male or a female. The males are going to be slightly less in color, and they're also going to have like a much more clearer tone to them. But they still will have a very like sheeny red coat around them. Now, The females are going to be a much darker red. They also another really good way of telling a female is the saddle. So where it meets their shoulder, right there where their front legs come out, or their nibblers, I would say. Right there is where their eggs, where their actual ovaries are, and they release their eggs from that area, and you can actually see it like flop on the sides, and it's called a saddle. So what's really cool is the female releases a hormone into the water, and the male freaks out, comes over, and he drops his seed on her skin. And then what she does is she releases the eggs onto her flippers and her swimmers, and then now that she has the seed on her flippers and swimmers, she actually inseminates the eggs with her own skin, which is insane. And then she carries them around like that. She also won't keep on to them. If she winds up getting in trouble or something like that, she will leave them. She will abandon her babies in no time. You can also tell when they're pregnant or when they have like fertilized eggs, because they'll be green or they'll be yellow, and they'll be kind of diamond shaped. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love shrimp. They have a really healthy eating habits. They are omnivores. They mostly eat algae and microorganisms and Java moss. Now, Java moss is the biggest thing in a shrimp's life. They love Java moss. There's nothing better than Java moss. And look at all this Java moss I have.
It's all about the special, Josh.
All right, guys. We have a 2 for 1. Or I'm sorry, what was it? Buy two, get one free. Buy 2 Java moss, get 1 free. And we have plenty of Java moss. If you've got shrimp, this is the perfect breeding ground for your shrimp.
Gotta put a note in the comments.
Put a note in the comments. No offers are valid without notes in the comments.
Period.
Period.
Did you put counts in this thing?
Yes, I did. I dropped a big old clump in it, but it needs it. So they'll actually eat their own sheddings, which is interesting. So what happens is like these animals will shed. So will amanos. But these animals will shed their skins and their coats, and then they'll go back and like eat their shedding to get the minerals and nutrients that were on the skin that they've left behind. And they'll also eat each other if they're dead. They'll eat anything. They're survivors, and they're mainly prey. Most they don't really prey on anything other than microorganisms. They're gonna come and get hit. They're going to come and get hit by multiple fish. I mean, you really need a non-aggressive. They do. I think so, yeah, because I mean, there's nutrients in poop, so they'll eat anything that has nutrients in it. That's what animals and dogs do. That's why they eat cat poop and stuff.
Yeah,
they smell the food in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dogs eating cat poop.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
It's the worst, man. And then they come over and they want to lick on your face. It's like immediately after that.
Well, I'm not a fan of dogs.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan of dogs.
So, what's pretty cool is though they are prey, and they don't really enjoy like a very like intimidating environment without cover, which is why I was talking about Java moss. Java moss is the deal. Java moss will save your baby shrimp. Java moss will save your normal shrimp from any aggressors. They're very quick. They have very quick movements. And they usually, if you can see, will back up from my finger. If I try and touch them, they'll shoot back. They flip back. So if you're ever trying to catch one and you bring a net in from one side and you put a net behind it, that is the best way to catch a cherry shrimp. Because they'll just dart back from whatever's attacking them and jump right into the other net. These guys, when they do actually hatch, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks, and it takes about 4 to 6 months to reach actual breeding age. But what's really crazy is these little girls in here, man. As soon as they lay eggs, it'll only take them like 1, 2, maybe 3 days max to be able to breed again. So they stay on breeding. So I mean, if you have of age females in your tank and of age males in your tank, then you're going to have a pretty regular breeding cycle, regardless of whether or not all the babies are reaching breeding age.
Show them how we got them two different sources. We got them from Flip.
So yeah. We got some of our shrimp, and some of these shrimp in here are from Flip Aquatics, and we also got them from another supplier that we had, which Flip Aquatics just opened. They're
new site. They're not open to the public.
Yeah, they're not open to the public. They just opened their new site. But yeah, so we have two different genetic variations that we met in the middle of the 40 breeder over here, and now we have our own stock because now we've taken the genetic variation from where he gets his shrimp and from where we get our shrimp, and we've merged them, creating a much wider genetic pool. So now we have our own stock of shrimp, and that's pretty sweet. And these are both brand new babies, so they're only probably about a month old or so. So these guys are new. These are pretty cool. And guys, I don't really have a lot more to say about invertebrates other than to let you know and reiterate that calcium, and calcium are awesome for your snails. Calcium is the best thing you can give your snails because it's definitely going to up their A, growth, and B, the durability of their shells, which, I mean, the healthier the snail is, the better of a job it's going to do. And then I'm also going to reiterate that in your tanks, they like a neutral pH, and they like a lot of, they like a neutral pH, they like low ammonia like any other fish, they don't like any ammonia, and they like low nitrates. And they also need about a 72 Fahrenheit temperature, somewhere in that range, anywhere from 58 to 84. But like I said, they're going to be the most comfortable, they're going to breed the most, and they're going to be the best that they can be at 72 degrees. Other than that, guys, I have talked all of your ears off about invertebrates, and I think that Dustin is going to come back in here, and we're going to start talking to you people about all sorts of crazy stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, yeah. I'm going to recap the special for you on what we were talking about. It's buy 2 Java Moss, get 1 free. You must put a note in the comments. No offer is valid without a note in the comments, folks.
I was on the live stream.
You guys have any questions about invertebrates? Or no, I'm not a big fan of escargot. I'm probably not going to eat it now.
Hey everybody. Can we get a round of applause for Josh? Can we get a round of applause for Josh? Can we get that?
Oh, good job, dude. Thanks.
Yeah, we got it. And Josh gets a super chat. Someone gave Josh, that's going to Josh. Josh does it. Thank you for the super chat. Super chats are always.
Thank you so much.
So somebody actually gave us $2, Josh.
It's awesome.
Which is how much I pay Josh an hour.
Yeah.
So
for all you that don't
know. Josh just got an extra an hour's worth of work. Hell yeah, Josh. Woo! I wanted Josh to see all that. Rock on with your bad self. Great job, Steve Nutson says. Like to have a shirt. I'm watching live from the beginning. Cool. Make a purchase. Say, yo, I want the shirt. We'll work with you. If you want to make a deal, you just got to put a note in the comments of the deal. Like, you want the shirt, you want the Java Moss, but you got to put a note in the comments of what you're doing. Claps. Look at all these claps, brother. They're loving you here.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys.
Good work, dude.
Thank you so much.
So that was good, man. Excuse me for burping in your faces. I apologize. Have a cigarette away from the thing now. So, yeah. Is anybody enjoying this? This is kind of fun. I'm having a good time. No? Do plants contradict themselves? I don't know what that means. Some plants don't get along.
I'm going to elaborate.
I'm going to have to elaborate on that, my friend. All right. So, let's see here. Everybody doing? Learning? Learning. Okay, so, we started off real dumb. We moved to really, really dumb. And then we are moving our way up to smart. Can you give me that piece of paper right there? I'm going to put it on my feet. My feet are getting moist.
Getting moist.
They're getting moist.
It's the worst.
Go have a cigarette, dude. Enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Josh smokes.
I'm sorry. It's awful.
Isn't that gross?
It's so
He
gross.
does such a great job and he just smokes.
You know what's ridiculous? Is I know it's gross.
Oh yeah, if it's 2017, if you know smoking's gross. You know, something's up.
What?
Yeah, you know, but hey, whatever, man. You make you happy. You did a great job. You can have a cigarette. I'm gonna refresh this here. See what's going on. Tell Josh stop smoking, start vaping. It'll save his life. I can't tell Josh anything. So yeah, we're here. I got a lot going on over here. I'm gonna get the live stream rolling over on this one. Anybody like this? Can we get a like, share, subscribe, or something? Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Thank you, folks. This is it's a good time. I'm enjoying this here. Oh, I got my PowerPoint up still. Let me close this out here. Close that out. Don't save. Give me 1 second. Josh killed the dumb. Josh killed the dumb. What plants go good with large gravel? I'll do a little Q&A here, and then I got more to show you. Genius mind right there. Fish can smell the smoke. Admitting his first. All right, so a good plant with just plain gravel, straight up would be a Crenum Thionum, or you could do a. This lag is miserable. You could do. I'm on this screen. There we go. Crenum Thionum is a really easy one. Nubius, you just keep it above the waterline. Large grade gravel, Bob's tanks. You want to go large grade gravel. Is always key. You get good gas exchange through that gravel. Anubias, Java Fern, Java Moss, all of these. You never want to put the rhizome of Anubias down there. So yeah, that's that here. Oh, I got all this here. Green water. Water changes are actually going to. Can I kill the screen share? I suppose. Hang on. I can do some things. Close this. Thank you for being polite. Here comes the technical part. Oh, here we go. Screen this down here. Hold on. A lot going on here. Pull you guys over here. We're going to turn the desktop off. We're going to go to straight shirtless Dustin. Going to widen this up. And we're going to show you some things. How's that? Hold on, I gotta check the lag. Make it bigger, D, make it bigger, D. Yeah, oh, full screen mode. How we go? Do I have to come over there to get a shirt? Yes. Can you tell me about, okay, as everybody sees the full screen mode, good, much better. Shirtless D. Look at this. I've been to the gym never. See how big Joey is these days? Lifting all that glass. Big monster. Alright, cool. So I'm going to put this over here. Back to normal. Nope, too big. Shrink it up. Still good. What plants do not get along? Clarence, my friend. How's the audio, by the way? Is this thing worth a damn? Is that alright? I'm using Paul Martin. I owe you 15%. I love that comment. I'm using an X split service. It's working out pretty good, if I do say so myself. I'm enjoying this. It's nice to have Josh give me a blow. That sounded terrible. A break. So, audio scratchy. Not really an audio file. But you got me full screen. I could get the spike in a little. There we go. Audio is pretty scratchy. Once in a while, due to your chomp pooping, it's okay. Audio isn't clear. Let's see here. How can you tell if your water is low on calcium? It's the computer overloading. Well, then I can close out some stuff here. Close tabs. Hang on. I don't know why Skype is always open. Okay. Closed out a few things. Computer overloading. Oh well. Maybe I'm taking up bandwidth on this one here. Hey, do me a favor, pause this over here and we can pull another bandwidth thing. Cool. Kill that. And actually just kill all those windows on that one so there's nothing running. Alright. We're lagging. Well, we're gonna go and keep rolling. I got that. Check mic check.
Check 1, 2.
Yo, FX6 is best with small shells. Alright. I had a good question I wanted to answer here. Okay. So, there was a good question. Where was it? How can you tell if your water is low on calcium? Alright, so, good question, and I'm going to take my time answering. Please repeat tonight's specials. Paul Martin, there are specials tonight. You can buy 2, get 1 free on this awesome moss. Josh, that's your cue to be Vanna White and show the moss. Buy 2, get 1 free on the moss. Show 1 portion and then show 2. Sorry the audio's bad. I hope it'll get better at some point. But we're going to improve. We're just going to keep trying and keep getting better. It's better now? Cool. Thank you, Hop Art. So the deal with calcium... Well, first of all, you never want to chase elements, okay? Thank you, Nisi. The deal is that I'm gonna go full circle with this question here, okay? Because the question is how can you tell if your plants need or you're low on calcium? By the way, in a little bit I'm gonna have a special where you can get a free bottle of my new Plant Booster Growth.
This is one.
That's 1 portion of Java moss. This is actually a Ficedens moss. This is really legit. This is a portion right there.
So if you buy this
2,
much, you get this much free.
Right, and it's good stuff. We grow that in the sun. It's right here. Throw this back over. Thank you. While supplies last. Nisi with the takeaway. Love it. Okay, so I want to go here though because I feel. Why is all this stuff in the background? Hey, do me a favor. Pull that up again. Just make sure this looks all right. Okay. So, with the fertilizer question, or the calcium question, I roll like this for you. I tell you it's like this. You want to do... Is that still open? No, that shouldn't be open at all. Hang on. I'm getting to a point here, I really am. Okay. Looks good, looks fine. Okay, cool. We're all good.
Good.
Deals before I get paid. Nisi, we can take care of
Hey
this.
guys, I'm Carly Kloss.
Oh,
I
Carly.
just created my own website with
Using Wix.
Go to
Oh, man.
Wix.com to create your
So, what I was answering is the...
Okay, cool.
Yeah, good. Alright, now kill that. So, the growth juice is legit. Thank you, Daniel. I'm glad you like it. Give me a review on this stuff, dude. I've been working on it for a while.
Sorry.
Hold on. Now just kill the
Technical
whole thing.
difficulties.
Okay, so, it's taken me 5 minutes to spit this out of my mouth, but it's coming out, and I'm going to have it out right now, and it's this. The, concentrate, son. I'm trying. It's hard. I got 5 windows, 2 computers. Josh. Oh, that's a sexy ass piece. All right. So the deal is with this. I'm going to get to the question at some point tonight within the next 45 minutes. See, we're going back to Dumber again. I'm going back to Dumber. Focus, Danielson. Okay. Danielson, focus. Oh, I'm going to wax on and wax off. All right. So, with calcium, someone asked, how do you check calcium levels? All right, so... Here's the thing. It's all about the holistic. It's all about everything, okay? Because there's this beautiful blonde in her late 20s. Her name is Mother Nature. And she is a sexy mama. And she would not just go out into the... Man, I'm way lagged on this. Oh, no wonder. I'm like looking at all this. It's not even real time. The sexy mama, Mother Nature, would not just say like, okay, here's a bunch of calcium, right? So, or like, oh, here's a bunch of iron, right? So you never want to chase elements, right? You want to have a holistic approach, because you got to think like a plant. Like Mother Nature's not just going to be like, hey, today you get iron, but tomorrow you get potassium, and then after that you get calcium, and then after that you get magnesium, and then after that, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not going to happen, right? So I want everyone to really take that to heart first and foremost. Because I think if you can understand, like, you don't want to chase elements, because, like, you could have, for example, when you raise CO2 levels in an aquarium, it's known that you want to increase a little bit of iron levels. But then you're chasing something. Just like in a human body, you cannot eat steak every single day and no vegetables. Like, your body needs whatever's in those delicious green vegetables to help your body needs all the different nutrients from different types of food. You need a balanced diet. Same thing with your plants, right? You can't just have like heavy amounts of nitrogen but no potassium or whatever. So I don't like it when people try to pin down one element or another with it. Please come onto the screen with the barter eye. Please show the barter eyes. Josh is like standing behind me, like show the barter eye. Go ahead, show it. It's a beautiful plant.
It's awesome.
It's a beautiful plant. It's a beautiful plant. Hey, pick me out. Give me like 6 good-looking gigantea, would you? And so I don't want you to think like that. Now, to test calcium, and you're going to test calcium, you're going to test magnesium at the same time. You're going to want to do what's called a general hardness test kit. Okay, it's just your general hardness. Okay. That will get you close. All right? I've actually got some notes on this. Hang on. Give me 1 second here. So, your GH is your total hardness. Your GH is your total hardness. How soft or how hard your water. And it's mostly made up of calcium and magnesium. Your KH, carbonate hardness, as Oliver Connaught would say it, the carbonate hardness is the buffering capacity. So the lower that your KH is, the more likely you could have a pH swing. And I don't want to get too technical with this, but with a pH swing, a pH of 7 is 10 times less acidic than a pH of 8. So like 8 is like 8 times more alkaline or whatever. So like the pH swings are bad news. So you want to have a good KH. That is beautiful plants right there. So I hope that answered that question there. I'm going to go back to the chat here and help it out. All right. Ahmad, I said your name. I don't think it's that important, but glad it needs to make you feel good. Doesn't natural water flow cause calcium, capture calcium as it flows over rock? Yes. Good question there. Whoa, won't be getting
Dropping
that
plants
on
on
me,
you.
baby. So all right, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna stick here with the calcium for a minute. Dude, quit splashing.
Just pulling it out.
All right. Let's see the libraries. We can show you the libraries a little bit. So, for us, I mean, we're bringing in thousands of Anubias at a time, and we have to realize that like our water here in Kentucky. This is a good lesson. Our water here in Kentucky actually has it's known for its limestone, right? So it's really known for its limestone, and like that's why actually it's horse country. This is getting to fish, I promise. So the calcium, there's heavy amounts of limestone. The limestone, it gets sucked up into the water column, into the water here, and it's like the horses come here and they eat the grass. The grass is high in calcium, and the horses have better bones, they run faster, and that's what's up. Okay, so that's why it's bluegrass, good grass. The horses eat it, makes their stronger bones, so they got the calcium. Now, to fish tanks. To fish tanks and to aquariums, for me, it's fantastic because I have high calcium content in my water. So there's high calcium content in my water, which is fantastic. And and there's high calcium content in my water. So, generally speaking, I got to get to that question in a sec, Ted. No, that's right. That plant, you're distracting me with that beautiful big thing. So my water here has been fantastic for me, and it's always been good until this year. And the reason behind that is this. We had a light winter, which is no good. Sorry, the audio's off. And the light winter, and this is my hypothesis here, the light winter did not allow the water to freeze in the limestone and take up all that calcium. So now my calcium levels, my GH is lower than it should be. So now I have to add a ridiculous amount of calcium, which coincidentally is also the catalyst for my new plant booster growth juice. Shameless plug. If you put a note in the comments with your order on DustinFishTanks.com, I will hook you up with a bottle of my new stuff for free with your order. But
It's
you got
so awesome.
But so it's kind of funny how that comes full circle because I was listing nutrients. This is a comprehensive thing. But so yeah, free, not valid any other offers. Must put a note in the comments. New free plant booster growth juice, $15.95 value, yours free. So yeah, so now we have to raise calcium levels. So like hard water, I used to have hard water. My hard water sucks right now. I wish it was better. So are any good plants for hard water apart from Anubias pulpitis? Already got those. Good question. I think that's a lot of plants like hard water, really, because they can take the calcium out of the water. Jizz, I'm spitting bars, baby. Like we have, wisteria always does well. The swords do real well. Josh is prepping it up right here, son. The swords always do well with higher calcium content. Anubias of all kinds, Java fern, Java moss, you name it. Those are always really fun. So that's what I would tell you there. Most plants can handle harder water. There are exceptions to that, but I don't stock any of those. So yeah, they come from all over the world. But generally speaking, you can get away with harder water. Missed out on all your cool merch. Oh, Jizzle, we got to hook you up somehow in Scotland. Let me figure it out, man. It's hard. I got to think global, baby. So, yeah, that's part of it. We got a TDS, a 125. Oh, TDS, a 125. Is that high enough for shrimp? I would get that TDS up to 400, but it depends on where the shrimp you're getting them from or coming from. Thank you, Nisi. Look at you. So, yeah, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to show some really sexy plants right now for you guys because this is just what I want to do. And I got my own favorites, my own picks, my own stuff. Try not to show you too much nipples. There we go.
I want all of it.
So, I got this right here. It's a fat piece of driftwood. I'm going to show you all how I like to decorate driftwood. And I did not pick out the Gigantea Josh is about to show me, so this is going to be fun. So with this particular piece of driftwood, I'm going to use. What'd you just do?
Just spilled your pear.
Oh, I thought you were drinking out of it. That's fine.
Yeah, just drink it.
Alright, can you grab me a couple more copper foil? Grab any more?
Yeah.
Alright, so down so you can't see the nips. This is Anubias caupifolia. Caupifolia has the red stem on it. Reddish stem right there, you guys can see. And what you want to do with Anubias is you want Anubias to kind of flow with the lines on the driftwood. So for me, I like to do everything in thirds. Josh is pulling me out two more. And I'm going to grab, oh my man, nice. So, and throw me a couple pieces of wire that are about 6 inches long. So we want to look at the lines. Hey, hook me up, baby. I got you. Just don't pull it out of the spool though. Like, keep it, you know what I'm saying? So what you want to do when you look at the driftwood is you want to look at the lines of it and you want to say, okay, like where can this go in here? So I really always like to tuck it into something, and I like to make it look like it's coming through. All right, like this is a crack right here in this Anubias. This is how I like to do this here. So I want it to kind of be like nestled in these little notches here. This piece actually used to have Barterai, or excuse me, Nana, up on the tips. So I'm actually going to do that again here for you all. See if the camera can catch this here. But I really need how much coffee foliage we got in stock? Oh, Josh, you're making me nervous. Hold on. I got it.
Pulling this apart.
Just cut that piece right there and be done.
Okay. Cool. You said. I got it.
This is our life right here. This is
the thing.
If you buy, by the way, if you buy a Nubius, you just ask for scissors. Okay, I got it. If you buy a Nubius, you throw a note. I got it, Josh. I got it from her.
You got it?
I got it.
Okay.
You keep grabbing those beautiful plants.
What was I grabbing?
You were grabbing
swords.
swords.
Grab something else.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I was asking how many coffee foliage we got.
Oh yeah, probably got like 20 in.
All right, cool. So if you buy a Nubius, break it like that. This wire is fantastic. And what we do is we take coffee folia and we run it like this. So we take the cracks of the plant right here, and we take it and we kind of tuck it down in here. Like so. Now I'm actually going to use these bigger pieces up here, or excuse me, smaller pieces up here. You guys, I'll do this. Try to do this in front of the camera here. So we'll take this little piece. Four out of 5 dentists recommend you use your teeth with wire. And you take this wire. This is probably one of my favorite things to do. Hey brother, would you mind grabbing the scissors out of the garage?
Yeah, man.
Nice. So we'll go like that. Now what you want to do is you want to see it. This copper folia is actually a little too large on the scale for this, but if I use more of it, it'll look good. So I'm going to downsize myself here. And Nisi fixed it first with the free bottle of gross juice. This, I don't worry about the wire rusting, honestly. People have been asking that. It's never going to put out too much. Nice. How much for that custom piece of wood? Not for sale, baby. Not at this time. Look at that thing over there. I'm going to cut this stuff up.
That thing?
That's nice, dude. Yeah. This is wire I throw in with orders. Cutting it up here. But I like to use it like this. And then you always trim it after you get it on. But you want to leave a little bit on the long part right here. This wire will rust, but it doesn't matter because, oh, nice, dude. I'm going to take these off of here. This is the same wire they use when you buy like electronics and they got the cords or whatever. So definitely worth checking out. There we go. Alright, now I gotta get another piece of copper folia. And I'm gonna use this down here. And you want to run it along the lines like that. I like to always put it on the edge. And what's cool about a Nubius is it'll grow down long. See how it goes along with the plant right there? You want to wrap it like that. Oh, we got some nice spray else? Nice. Hey, grab that. You want to grab that spray bottle, you can spray those down. Spray bottles in the garage or is the blue? Yeah.
We've been growing that in the roadside.
Nice. Cool. Don't hang on back, filters leak. Okay. So now we're rolling like this. And I got a nice little branch going here. So, yeah, and what's nice too is the plant will like perk up, like these leaves right here. Now they're kind of like off and wonky. They'll actually like straighten out and grow up with the light. So you don't have to, I mean, they're not going to look instantly perfect, but they will get better. And I'm actually going to throw this, there we go. It's a sexy piece of driftwood, huh? This is actually too big for right there, so I'm going to use this. I'll make it work. You get the idea. Anybody liking this? Can I get a like? So my self-esteem is tied to the amount of likes I get on a video. There you go.
I'm gonna pull.
Any plants you pulling there, homie?
Those lawn bulbs, the ones that we threw over here, that are starting to sprout. Pretty quick too. These have only been sitting here for like what, like 5-6 days.
Why don't you put the lights over there?
5-6 days of growth right there. That's pretty crazy.
All right, so this is like not enough Anubias on here, but you get the idea. And I would recommend that you don't mix Anubias of different types. So if you have to trim Anubias other than dead plants now, yeah, you would trim Anubias. Thank you, Nisi. So I use the wire, but some people like the what's it called more. They like super glue. I'm not a fan of super glue because that wire I can redo it and I can modify it. Okay, so there you go. You guys see that? So that's kind of fun. You got another piece of cloth for you?
I'll pull it.
Yeah, you get one more?
Sure.
Small one? Do I have any red tiger lotus I can show? Josh, grab a red tiger lotus. We have the best red tiger lotus in the country. No, get down low.
I'm trying not to trip on you.
Yeah, that's what the towel's at.
Boom.
Let me show that here. Grown. You do take the towel and go like that and you get them all. Red tiger lotus.
And bulbs.
Yeah. And I'll do buy one, get one free if you put a note in the comments on the red tiger lotus right now. You put a note, say I was on the webinar or I was on the YouTube live. I'll do buy one, get one free on the red tiger lotus. Not valid with any other offers. Must put a note in the comments. You know the drill.
And that's only for the next hour.
Yeah, that's only for the next little bit. Here you go, homie. So I'm going to add some more copperfolia to this bad boy here. When you think Anubias, think hard water.
What, this barter so you can throw that on there?
I'm not going to put barter on it, man. This tree's only got one type.
Cool. It's a crazy barter.
So I like the wires because you can adjust what you're going.
We need another one. Now, is that on plants or
What?
bulbs and plants?
Are you logged in?
I'm just asking you.
Once you hop on the YouTube right there on my phone and answer any questions and link up stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There we go. I'll do plants or bulbs. Somebody's asking. If you grab my phone and log in with
I was
that,
asking.
yeah, I'll do that. We got enough lotus to do that. How's that? That fun? So yeah, you get the idea. I mean, it's almost cheating with this driftwood, quite frankly. So there you go. That's fun, huh?
Just get on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Click on my channel and I should pull up. How do you plant Anubias? Here we go. Lost in shipping, though. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, my man. Ham. Are lead wakes toxic? No. What's your most sold plant? Dwarf Sage, Jungle Valve, probably. Red Tiger Lotus I just showed. Lead weights are not toxic in plants. Bought one of those. Topless D. Yeah, you got it. Sorry. Can't get banana plants to grow. Oh, give them time. Cool. How should I plant Anubias congensis? I have one Jack Dempsey. I'm having trouble keeping it alone. Tie it to rock right now. Joe in Michigan, my man. You want to just pound it with a lot of wire like this right here. Just use this wire, dude. This is the wire. Put 30 horn snails, turned white and died. What do I do? You probably relax it. Probably too much, not enough calcium there. Josh, you want to show the people something?
Yeah, what do you need?
I don't know, man. You got a bunch of plants out.
Alright guys, you guys want to see some things that we grew literally from nothing?
Oh, nice. Yeah. Hop on in.
I've got a whole bunch of these, man. I got a whole bunch of Crypspiralis. I think I've got like 80 in this tank that are planted.
Extreme health. Extreme health is okay. Alright, I'm going to switch up and let Josh show off some fun plants we got.
Oh, yeah, I got a whole pile over here.
Do you? Nice, man.
I'm not sure what these are. The bulbs that I put.
What else is growing over there, hippie? Yes. And we got the bulbs. We can do the special one. Yeah.
No, these are the long bulbs.
Longiplomosis bulbs. Don't do those.
Don't do those?
Many of the species on your website sold out. No, the inventory should be updated. I'm going to let Josh take the wheel for a minute, and we'll put this back. Show off some plants so you can bring them up there, spray them, whatever you got to do.
Boom. I got these Crypspiralis right here, and this is a pretty crazy plant, pretty hard to kill. Basically, we imported these, and you know, they pretty much just took a beating during the importation. So I planted them in our 75-gallon loach tank over here, and they have all come back pretty well. They all look really green. They've all got a lot of leaves to them. These are pretty great. I really like this plant too. It gets super sick. Like these leaves will grow out and twist and curl and like spread out. It's a really beautiful plant. And then this is the barterai that I've been sitting over here just getting all excited about because this is an awesome plant. If you look at this thing, I mean, look at all these leaves. Look how big they are, lush and green they are. This is a beautiful plant. Now, these are some swords that I've been growing. And this is the Uruguay. And this is a pretty mid-ground sword. What?
Check the camera. Make sure it's
How do I do that?
hit.
That?
Yeah. There you go.
What's up? It seems. Are you okay?
You're good? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. So this is a Uruguay. And all of this is underwater growth, whereas like a leaf, well actually, this one's underwater growth too. This one is not. So the most of this is underwater growth. And what's cool about that is if you buy one of these swords, it shows up ready to go in your tank and won't melt back like most other places. Mainly because if you grow a plant above water and then you try and like store it underwater, it's going to melt back what it grew above water and regrow plants that are better at picking up light while being underwater. So that's why it regrows its leaves like that. So a lot of places that we buy our plants from, they grow it above water, and then we have to grow it out underwater so that it doesn't melt on you. I've got a really sick deep purple sword right here. Once again, this is completely grown out underwater. It's very small, yes, I understand. But you can see the red tones and the purplish tones that it gains and gathers around. And what's really cool about this plant, man, you need a lot of iron to keep this plant. You can't keep this plant without a lot of iron. This is definitely one of my... Oh yeah, Mike? Yeah, I mean, that might be true. Yo, D, somebody's asking you about advice on vacations.
I got that.
But yeah.
I'm gonna get it in the chat.
Cool. No, so fish don't get stoned and fly out of the tank, man. So they get stoned and then they eat a lot of algae at the bottom of the tank. It's pretty ridiculous. This is the coolest thing ever because these plants were literally dead. Like, these plants came in, they were yellow, then all of the leaves melted back. This is all grown right here. Like, everything you see that's green right here was grown underwater. And these are awesome. They're called Marble Queen swords.
Those are.
Yeah, these are just super sick. They get super wide. They got long, elongated leaves, and they kind of point out. But they have these really pretty, like, marble textured tones through the leaf. It's really awesome. Now, this is a pointy sword. Now, this is not the best pointy sword I have available to show you, but it's the best pointy sword that I have available to show you the difference between what I'm growing and what I have here. So this is all above water, and you can see how this is not as elongated as this leaf right here, right? This leaf grows out super elongated and pointed, and it gets really long underwater, and when it's grown above water, it has a way shorter shape, but it still has the same pointy end. This is a pretty sweet plant. This gets super big, so does the deep purple sword. But the cool thing is that Uruguay that I was just showing you, the marble queens are going to get big too. The Uruguay I was just showing you is kind of a mid-ground sword. It's pretty cool. It doesn't really get a lot bigger than what you see it as. So it's a very interesting sword because it doesn't really get a lot bigger like most other swords. I've got another sword over here. This is the only one I got of this guy. Alright, and he gets beaten up a lot. Alright, this guy has died and come back multiple times, called Mercatus. What you know about that Mercatus? So, Mercatus is a pretty crazy plant. They have really big, long, wide leaves, and they also have a kind of almost like a very cool texture on top here. Big fan of this guy. Super heavy root feeders, all of these swords, but all around super sick plants. I love swords. I think they're the coolest. They're the easiest to grow and take care of, and they add so many different varieties that it's impossible not to fall in love with learning about all of them. Moving on to another big old sword, which I believe this is called a Radican. Possibly. I could be wrong about this specific sword. I'm not very well versed in it. As you can see, this thing is huge. It's just massive. Came in huge and massive. And then I also have these bulbs over here. Now, we're going to be doing a deal with these bulbs here soon. This is a Boivinus bulb. Now, what's cool about these bulbs is they're not fully grown. I grew everything that you see. We grew it right here. I've ordered a bunch of bulbs. I threw them up there. About a week and a half, 2 weeks later, growth. These are beautiful. I don't really have any fully grown out ones. They're all sold right now, so I can't really sell those guys. But these are beautiful, mainly just because they're all very young and they're all very lush. Like everything on here is super green. It hasn't been beat up by snails or anything yet. Very pretty plant. And just to give you like an understanding of what it becomes and what you can find. The Ovaceous, you can see, much like the other one, very pretty. But these Boivinus have these very crazily ridged, textured leaves, and they get super deep dark green. Now these guys get huge too. These guys get super huge. They get high on that nitrogen, bruh. They got all those nitrous tanks down there. And that's why the fish, you know, they just kind of like sink to the bottom and don't walk around very much. Alright, I'm going to keep digging around for plants to show you guys. You just give me 1 second. Check this guy out. Oh yeah, this Lancelot is so fat. And I have so many Lancelot that look like this. This is a super fat plant. I love this thing. Now, these guys they grow a bunch of leaves, they grow a bunch of stems. There's another type of Anubias, and it's just fat. I love this plant. It gets huge. It spreads out. It's just a very pretty plant, too. Like, the entire leaf shape is really nice. I really like that. It's a lot like the Apizeli, but it's just a bigger version, basically. And past that, I have more swords to show you. Wait 1 moment while I grab this crazy sword. Now, one time I did a video on swords, and I showed everybody swords, and they were like, oh man, how do you tell if it's a red arrow sword and not a deep purple sword? And I was trying to explain at the time, but now I have a much more grown out red arrow sword to explain with. It's the leaf shape. These grow a lot like the pointy leaves. They get very long and they get very elongated here, and they grow out into points versus these guys right here, which you can't really tell because they're small. but you can tell the leaf shape difference. These are much more ovular. So that's how you tell the difference. You get an oval shaped leaf with the deep purple sort, and you get a red arrow leaf, indicative of the name, and you can see that one little red guy down there at the bottom. I mean, he is super red. And this guy's just been growing out highlight for a while now. He's super pretty. I love this guy.
Wow, what is that? That's a red arrow sword.
Nice, yeah. I was just explaining how to tell the difference between a red arrow sword and a deep purple sword. And it's all leaf shaped.
I got the pink flamingos. Hey, everybody. Joey! I don't like Dustin with long hair. Oh, God, Joey's here. Joey, I'm shirtless for you, big buddy. You came back right when I put your pink out. There you go. Joey Mullen, the king, is in the mix. He's taking a break from flexing over acrylic. I want to see an Instagram picture of Joey flexing. Oh, shirt, baby. Flexing in front of his mirror, of the reflection of his 2,000-gallon aquarium. I gotta show. Dude, he's so jacked. You need to do shirtless webinars, Joey. Here you go, buddy. Joey. There he is, no shirt. Did you see he was on there?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't mean to interrupt Josh. What's that?
Long hair
Dustin.
It's cool. Like I call
Joey, what do you think?
Geico Caveman.
What do you think about the Geico Caveman and ShameWow guy bringing it to you live, baby? Love the pink crips. Crip, can a white dude say that? Yo, the tissue culture plants are hot. Not gonna lie. So they're pretty killer. You guys see this all right? You see how I got it? Hey Joey, how do you feel about my Taylor Nicole Dean shot? Like right here, I can just like put it right here, just enough so you get excited and watch the whole video. That's cold. That was a low blow. Come on. Pink flamingos have to wait after the melt. It's hot. Joey's in the mix. Man, now I'm nervous. Anybody else nervous with Joey in the room? I'm scared.
I'm a little
scared.
nervous. I'm a little nervous.
I'm nervous.
I'm
getting
scared,
shaken. Joey's got a shook. I'm blushing. I'm nervous. I'm going to have to put my shirt on, cover my nipples up. Joey. Brother. Joe, show that Java moss. I want to show Joey.
Okay.
We talked about it. I want to show Joey what the... I got some tissue call. Oh, did you? Good. I was going to say, this is the plant you should throw on that stuff. Yo, dude. Slap this big muff up in your... all over that driftwood you got in there, dude. Link it up. Should I bring Joey on? Think Joey, are you coming? Are you about to get naked on the screen, Joey? What? Uh-oh. Brother from Canada's here. Yeah, that's right. Joey and I live in the box together. We live in the YouTube box. Joey just raised the IQ of the stream. Hey, listen, Joey did not raise the IQ of the stream. Let me tell you that. Can you take this back for me, bro?
Yeah.
Thanks. How sick is this matted Java moss, though?
Oh, dude,
pretty
sick.
What plant is good that don't need CO2? I just was holding it right there. Holding it live. Bringing the views. Oh, Joey's about to bring the hammer. Bring the views in, Joey. This live feed's rocking. It's not just Dustin, but Josh as well. Oh, dude, Josh is the hammer. Or Joey's the hammer, man. Joey said something's going to blow up. He's like, hang on. He'll just, uh-oh. What? Dance? Joey just gave me $50 to dance? What kind of UC bastard? What's 50 in Canadian? That's only like $10, right? That's not enough.
I'm pretty sure they use euros, don't they?
What do you?
I'm sure that's like
how much is that in American, Joey?
Yeah.
I can't.
I think it's like 70 in US dollars. Yeah, he just made you 70.
Hey, you just paid me $70. What do you want to see? Let's see here. I want to sing for Joey. I think singing for Joey would be better. Let's see here. Oh, he's probably gonna. He's gonna give me $50. He's going to go share it. Now a bunch of his DIY people are going to come on. What should I do? You guys liking this? Yeah, you feeling the love?
Super
I'm nervous. You see it? I'm shaking. I'm like a leaf, baby.
So red.
Belly, it's 40 in USD. All right, so it's 40 in USD. 39.70. I don't know. It's got to be over $40, dude. Josh, what can we do for Joey?
I don't know.
Oh, I got it right here. I'm gonna make sure the camera's on.
We can bear chest bump.
Oh, dude, we'll get a bear chest bump. Josh and I will do a bear chest bump because I know you're into that sort of thing. I saw your other Instagram profile. Shirtless chest bump with Josh is for $39.70.
With the Geico Caveman and the ShameWow
Geico Caveman and ShameWow guy. We'll do a shirt. Get it off, Josh. Let's do it. I'm already giving you. All right, you ready for this? We just did a great live feed. We're doing a touchdown. You ready? Get in the middle here. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Oh, yeah! How's that? That's a YouTube first. Shit'll be trending in no time. You like that? What's up, you freaks? Can we have some fun? Uh-oh. Here they come. The bear chest bump. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all. Shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Joey gives me $37. Now take it away.
I don't know what
You like
Canadian
that?
dollars are.
Has a question about ammonia. All right, let's talk tanks here.
Ooh.
That went slow-mo. Even better. That's perfect. Like, I'm glad it went slow-mo. Ammonia. Let's see here.
Java fern in the house.
Java fern in the house. It's looking good. That's looking good. What I was going to say about ammonia, you want to use heavy plant load, light fish load that gets your ammonia taken care of because it goes ammonia, nitrites, nitrates. So if you can wait on your beneficial bacteria to grow, which takes time to grow, but if you can have the beneficial bacteria in place, and then you have a heavy plant load, you will never have to worry about ammonia. That's a simple version of it. I hear Joey's got a good book about it. Yup. Streaming for 2 hours. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up at 8, Joey. The chest bump there was an extra bonus though. Streaming for 2 hours. You know, we're bored. We gotta talk to some people. I need some social interaction. So
I was feeling lonely at home.
yeah, Josh is lonely at home. I was lonely here. So let's see here. Oh, experience at raise in ammonia after a water change. That sucks. Let's say that right here.
Weird.
Like, that's miserable.
Something's like dying.
Your water is terrible. Did you guys hear the Browns actually just signed Orenthal J. Simpson, that's O.J. Simpson, to a 2-year, $14 million deal. So the Browns have the Browns signed the Browns just signed O.J. Simpson. True story. Look it up. They signed O.J. Simpson. Slash to the left, cut to the right. No. I'm not from. All right. So Joey, do you dose anything in your saltwater tank? None of the green plants like purples or others. I'm also not Google. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, King of DIY book. Look, Nisi's hooking it up for you, Joey, man. So, all right. Well, I did a chest bump. My chest is itching. I do want to show some cool plants. Is Starro on the site? Starro's a cool one.
Should be, yeah.
O.J. Simpson juice takes us to Super Bowl, baby.
Got some fat Rotella too.
You got the Rotella? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, see.
I really want to show those baby live bears. I don't know if I got enough reach though. So any way to get my Java fern to spread? Nah,
I can,
that's cool.
Carry it and hold it.
Nah, we're good. That's 20. We're gonna be all right with that. Hey, do me a favor. Grab that Telanthera out of. Did you show the Urensis sword?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Grab me that Telanthera out
You
there.
still need to send me that picture.
Why are fish people so rude? Oh, come on. Come on. For real. Rude. We're having fun. Nobody's too stuck up and stiff.
Here's some Graciolas.
Lighten up. Oh, yeah, this is Ammonia gracialis. This is a cool plant. Check this out. I don't even know if it's on site or not, but it's pretty tight. This is Ammonia gracialis.
There's only one in here, so.
Alright, and then grab that Bacopa too, would you? That might be
I'm
sold.
gonna set this here. The
This
Bacopa
is Ammonia gracialis. It's actually not as bright as I would like for it to be. CPU's high usage, whatever. This is Ammonia gracialis. I got another reds here. Oh, this is Bacopa Yellow Flame. It's a yellow flame. It's got the yellow here. I'm gonna hand that back to you. Yeah, Bacopa Yellow Flame is a really, really wicked plant. We've been growing this for a minute too. And then last, certainly not least, get the biggest cocoa pot ever on it. As I get the mic wet and the book wet. This is Telanthera cardinalis. Telanthera cardinalis for y'all.
We are out of.
Which is out of stock. And this is Creeping Jenny, aka Pennywort. Creeping Jenny. I wonder who named it. If they had like some sort of like ex-girlfriend, it was
That
like,
was, like,
yeah,
following
like
around.
if there was like just some chick that was just creepy and like I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause those
so
are rare.
yeah, I know a lot of creepy girls named Jenny too. So
Oh yeah.
no offense
These
to
crips, bro.
the Usteriana. Oh son, on my Facebook page, King Swim with the mermaid suit. If I go to Joey's house, I'll get in that 2000 with a mermaid suit on. If you ever ask me up there. This is a Cryptusteriana. Anybody who's seen Creepin' Jenny, you like that? This is a Cryptosteriana. This is my favorite crypt. There's a reason that I licked this
That's what
plant.
he really paid you for.
And this is a really, 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 really awesome crypt. Gonna totally melt back on you, but comes back strong. I mean, it doesn't look like much here, but it's got a really, really red olive inside, and with CO2, it has a red on one side, pink on the other. Whatever. Gonna swim in it next week. Plants came in, nice, dude. So yeah, this is a Cryptosteriana. You mind throwing this back for me? Thanks. Yeah, so we'll roll. Oh, Rotella. Rotella looks like crap unless you have it in the water. But this is Rotella indica, not sativa.
It does look
There you
awesome
go.
in
Got
the
any
water,
links? Something
though.
attached CO2 extinguisher for airline tubing? Whoa, that sounds pretty crazy. There you go, homie. I'm good on that. So, yeah, folks. Anybody? We went real dumb at first, then we got smarter, and 100,000 subscribers swim with Joey. 100,000 subscribers swim in Joey's tank. Here you go. Thank you. YouTube just told me not to talk so much. I'm taking a break. It's fine, Nisi. You're cool. I would do it in a I would do it in a blue, but not a green mermaid suit. Because last time I wore a mermaid suit, it was green. It didn't look as good. So I need to have a blue mermaid suit to do it. Send Josh to help Joey plant. I think Joey can do it. Joey actually.
Joey's pretty good with what he's doing.
Joey. He seems to know what he's doing. We'll see what he can do with the plants there. But shout outs to Joey too. You're gonna hit 500,000 subscribers, you freak bastard. It's crazy. Yep. What do you think about the shot, guys? You like the low cut?
Oh,
The low cut. What other questions you guys got? We're having fun here. I'm enjoying myself. The chest bump. Itching. Yep.
We
Cool.
will chest bump.
What's my favorite snail? My favorite snail. We raised ourselves far from dumb to attract Joey. Trust me, Joey can handle the dumb. The favorite snail is the what's it called? The mystery snail, the golden mystery, the ivory mystery snail. That's awesome. That's my favorite ones. The gold mystery is pretty killer. That's probably my favorite because it's big and it's fast. So that's my favorite. I like the ivories too. The thing that I like about the mysteries is they have that real wide, and Josh did a great job talking about this, but they have those real like big tentacle type things that go around.
Siphons. They're siphons.
That's what they're
they
called?
use them to breathe.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So I like the mysteries the most there for sure. Can you mix snails? Yes,
They're
anything
born
but
with
assassins.
gills. Did you know they're born with
I didn't
gills
know that
and
at all.
lungs? Yeah.
I didn't know that at all. Hey Joey, if you could get a different arowana, what would it be? If you could get a different arowana, I'm doing a little research on arowanas. I was curious if there was any other type you'd get. But thank you for linking all that stuff up. It's pretty fun. It's pretty tight. I gotta go see those the racks that Joey's got going on. So yeah, I wanted to show that. There was another thing, snail combo. You got it, Nisi. What was the other thing I wanted to show? Rotella. We got that. Oh, show that tricolor lotus too. Yeah. Any tips for making a DIY greenhouse? Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so Tom, the thing with your own greenhouse is you want to figure out like what are you trying to do? How many seasons do you want to do? You know what I mean? Like I don't know where you are. And then some things that I had to do later that really sucked was electricity and water. So you want to figure out like, all right, are you running a lot of tanks? Or are you going to run just plants? Or are you going to run all season long? So that depends. What is your floor going to be? So I rocked the concrete floor in here, and I really think that was a good move. Red and blue base crossback, top 3 best. Got you. Dude, I can't wait to see your red one get bigger, by the way, Joey. So,
That's a tricolor.
is that nice? Very sensitive. This is a tricolor lotus. You'd have to ask for this if you're placing an order. Thanks for everybody's business, by the way. It really means a ton. Helped me out.
Another one.
Yeah, you have the blue base on the red. Cool. Here, put these back. I don't want to get these messed. We take that one too. So that's one of the big things with the the blue base. Your arowana is sick. Everybody knows that. One of the big things with the greenhouse is like how are you going to heat it? What are you going to do? the floor. Now I will say this, with the greenhouse, like you want to figure out like what's your budget too, because you've got to figure once you build it, you gotta put stuff in it. Like I went with the polycarbonate panels. I really like that. I think that's been a good time. And they've held up well. I mean, they get a little dirty, but they're overall pretty hardy. And then the floor, and then you got to run power, you got to run water. So yeah, that would definitely be something I would suggest people do. Is figure out what you want. I don't know where are you located anyway. What's the fastest growing? I have 55 gallon. I want to feel fast. Aponditons. Yo, show those aponditons. Okay. Did you already do that?
I did, but we'll do it again.
One of the fastest plants I have is the Aponditon ovaceus right here. And folks, I'm gonna pull out early. Oh, this is sick son. This is an Aponditon ovaceus, and on the site, not going live tonight. Just filmed an extra video for tomorrow. Love it. Joey's got other plans. You know what Joey's other plans are when he's not making videos? Making videos. That's what he's doing. He's a bastard. Okay, so this is an Aponditon ovaceus. This was a bulb like 2 weeks ago. It's growing like crazy. So this would be one of the fast growing plants. Jungle Val all day. This is a what is that?
Did you do a deal on coffee?
That's I haven't done a deal. Yeah, we're keeping coffee folder. This is another one. And again, Dustin steps up his game when Joey arrives. I had to. Joey makes me step up my game. He knows that. I slurped him in the tribute video. Dudes, I mean, he's hustling hard, man. Well, great. He's sitting on a month, didn't film a whole lot. Yeah. Joey comes in. Here, you gonna put these back for me on the clip? He comes in and votes last, causes a tie. You guys saw his video? He comes in late, votes last. Like, and I'm talking like I got the mic in my hand, like not like I voted late. Like I have the microphone in my hand and I'm ready to go. I'm talking smack about you, Joey. I said this in his video earlier today. Joey comes in late, votes like as I'm like, hey, and the winner is like ready to vote and ready to announce it, and then causes a tie. So we had to re-vote. Luckily, everyone was cool. We re-voted, so all the people in the Aquascaping contest voted, which was cool, and then they were good. So yeah, the what do I think about beta sorority? I think sororities bring it. Lots of women. So, sorry. Let's see here. Gotta say, I agree with 10K. I'm a DIY, which is cool. I'm not Googling, don't populate. Alright, I don't know what that's all about. I'm not getting out of that. Chat system. Yeah. So, we're getting up on the closing time, folks. I'm going to pull out early at 2.5 hours. You should do more videos, Tom.
A really bad 90s song just came to mind.
I know. It's exactly what it was, too. We're going to do, I want you guys to know, everybody that's been here watching, I'm going to do a video of nothing but like Josh and I doing slow motion chest bumps shirtless. I really think that's going to be the most beneficial way to go, is that we can just do... Steve, we'll get you a deal on the lighting. We're gonna do a slow motion Josh and I chest bump video. I think that will bring a lot of value to you all. So that's what we're gonna do. The cave ended up winning. That's gonna be one of the videos. I'm doing a video on monster fish this weekend. My top 5 monster fish that I'm never gonna keep, which I'm pretty pumped about. And that's gonna be pretty fun. And then after that, I want to show what Josh made. Clear the sucker off. The pink flamingo crypts on my site. They're in stock here.
Made by Josh.
Like, subscribe, notify, top off, chest bump, pink flamingos. Get them while I got them. This is what I got.
This.
Josh made this, and I'm going to do a... I'm going to do a tank series on little tanks on this sucker. Here, go over this way. I'm going to do a little tanks. I'm going to build a bunch of little tanks on this. So this is built, and we're going to do a bunch of small tanks on there. So I really like that. I think that's going to be fun.
We needed a rolling cart in here.
No, I can't do BOGO on pink flamingos, my friend. I'm sorry, Clarence. I could throw you something extra if you want to hook something up. I could throw you a free plant booster, baby. Get you going. So I do want to, do I have any purple plants? I do want to say, The deep purple swords I have. I've got the red tiger lotus all day. I'll do buy one get one free on the red tiger lotus. You're going to support me. Although Joey's throwing it down with the $50.
Must have it in the comments.
Thank you, Joey. Yeah. Buy two get one free. Look at Nisi's got that. Spend 20 plant booster. Yeah. Nisi, yeah. Those are two independent things though. You can't do buy two get one free on the Java Moss. You can get a free shirt if you spend it. You just got to say. You got to ask. You got to put it in the comments though. I need recommendations on tall background plant for 36-inch tank that's 18 inches wide. That's easy. The Apontaton I just sowed, or the Joe. You know what Joey's gonna do? I just thought of this. The Apontaton would be a good fast growing thing. I want to point out something though. I kind of regret doing the shirtless chest bump with Josh. Not for any of you all. I'm glad I could do it, and I don't regret that. But I do think that Joey's probably going to take this damn video and he's going to freeze that thing and he's going to do some sort of, I don't know. Oh, yeah, yeah. Joey's like right now. He's like, I'm too busy. I'm editing that up. Chest bump thing. All right, cool. Thanks, Clarence. Appreciate you. Get your pink flamingo, Clarence. Hook it up, man. You're a good customer. Tell me what you want as a bonus. We'll hook you up, dude. And Joey's throwing, what's this here? Throwing more money? Answer question about something I already did a video on. Oh, no, that's the chat. Cool. Yeah, and I want to say, you guys, just from, like, a level here, like, people don't realize, like, what goes in. Like, dude, I got 3 hours in on this video I'm doing on Sunday. I know Joey puts a ton of time in. I mean, you see that video we did today? Hey, Joey, how many hours did you edit that video today? I know, and your B's obviously better at editing videos than me. How much time did you put in that video today, dude? Yeah, put somebody in timeout taking on Joey. Joey will flex in your face. Joey, how much time did you put in editing that video? How long is the spend 20 to get a shirt? I'll honor it through tomorrow for you on that. I want people wearing my shirt, pixelated.
Well, the supplies are limited, though.
They are limited, and I only got larges,
so
really.
Even if you do say it, if I have more people roll in and ask
right now, continuing is to be easy to be kind and answer your local fish store. I don't know. I'm not going to get into what's going on. They're disturbing with perfect timing for a correct audience. Yeah, I'm glad it was disturbing. I don't care. I think people take this stuff too seriously, for real. For real, like way too seriously. Yeah, man. We good. Disturbing but perfect. What else we got here? 3 hours or so. All right, so think about that though. I want everybody to just back up for a minute. People watched, assuming that. All right, so like I don't know, what was the average watch time? What was it? Tom, leave Joey alone. I'll boot you. Easy to be kind and answer by. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. But anyway, my point is this. You're good, brother. Do you mind setting these up on my porch though?
Sure.
Oh, is Marsilia? Can you put Marsilia on the site?
It's on.
Oh, it's on. Cool, it's on. This is a fat ass. Hold on, let me put that one in there. This is a fat foreground plant. No, so I don't think people.
So how many did you want me to put on?
I guess I have 6. So
okay,
6.
so 3. 6
yeah, and double check the Starro and the other one. Yeah. People don't realize this though. I'll go buy some plants right now. I'll hook it up. DustinsFishTanks.com, Captain. Tom, I'm going to give you the boot out of respect for my man Joey. It's nothing personal. I haven't read a single bit. It's nothing. All right, you Canadians fighting here. I'm gonna block you temporarily, Tom. It's nothing personal here. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Timeout. So yeah, all right. So think about this though, guys. Like he spent 3 hours doing a video that took. He spent 3 hours doing a video. You guys watched it for if you sat and watched the whole thing, you watched it 10 minutes. Think about that time, like right there. That's 3 hours. Have anyone ever edited a video? I'm gonna rant for a little bit. Anybody ever edited a video? It's miserable because you listen to yourself talk 1,000 freaking times. You know what I mean? You hear yourself talk and blah blah blah, and then you like add clips, and you're like, cool. So you want to add this other thing over it, and I'm getting help editing a video coming out Sunday straight up, even though Joey tells me not to do that. And you listen to yourself, and you're like, how can I make this better? And then you render it, and then something's screwed up, and then you add the overlays and whatever. And it's like, people really, it's unfortunate, like, that they don't understand just, like, how much work goes into that. Like, my snail video, like, I edited that thing for, like, 2 hours. 3 hours of editing or 3 hours live. I mean, 3 hours live would be I'd rather do 3 hours live. At least I could take a break and I get some sort of like appreciation. You know, I can do fun stuff like chest bumps and crap like that. Like, that's fun, you know. I mean, just, you know what I mean? Like, that, at least there's like some sort of like a reward. Like I mean, yeah, it's not like a well-edited video is great, but I think there's something to be said, like the amount of time you put into it versus the amount of like what actually comes out. It's the worst, man. It's the worst. So I mean, I give props to people that edit videos and do a lot of it, and it's part of the reason a lot of people are succeeding. So yeah, I mean, I edited, just to give you guys perspective, I edited the People of the Jungle video, which to this day I think is my best video, which nobody cares about. YouTube doesn't care about. I had over 20 hours in that. And then, auto edit here. I had 20 hours in that video, and like literally like 2,000 people watched it. And I was just bummed as hell. And it was like the bomb video. Like I love that. To this day, I think it's my best video. It's like about people in Peru. It's just like a cultural thing, and I show where I went and what I did and blah blah blah. And like nobody cared. So that hurts, man. People don't realize that, and you never know what's gonna strike. And then I'll do like a live video. It'll blow up, and that took me like 15 minutes. So 2,000 people is a lot of people. Yeah, Joey, but I mean, come on, dude. You edit a video for 3 hours, you hit like 200,000 people. Oh, Emotional D in the Jungle Vids. Oh, the Jungle Vids are near to my soul. I would almost say that, thanks, man. You like that snail vid? Cool. I would almost say the jungle videos are more important than the fish tank videos that I make, on the simple fact that they're like showing a part that people don't see, you know? Like it's original content, but it's also, yeah, the People of the Jungle video is one of my favorite videos. The Jungle series, I should link that up, is one of the best things because it's like showing people where the fish actually come from and what's involved with it and where they're about. So I think that's really important too. Jungle videos had potential. Yeah, they're dead now though, huh? Yeah. So I'm going to I don't know. I just got to go back to the jungle. Do it up. Love the sound of the water in the background. You like that? So cool. I want to show my Hamburg blacks real quick. Redo them. It's not a bad idea. I want to show these fish real quick because they're freaking wicked. Hang on. This is gonna be tough. Ooh, I don't know if I can do this. Can you guys see those fish? I don't have a long enough cord. Sorry. I want to show the Hamburg blacks I got. So yeah. I still got the footage, of course, man. Yeah, I got the raw files, dude. Of course I got the raw files. I should redo those. That's actually a pretty good idea. That's why I have Joey around here. Joey got the good ideas, redoing the stuff. So yeah, don't redo it, go again. I like that. I'd watch it again. So I should redo them? I think I could, or I could redo them. You want me to redo? Motion to vote. Should Dusty redo the Jungle series? Tell it again. I got footage from both trips. I could just go again. Yeah, when will you upload the koi video? I need to do them again? Redo the Jungle series? Broken them down too much. What's the special again? You make any purchase on my site, you get a free t-shirt or a free bottle of growth juice. One or the other. One or the other. Growth juice right here. I vote yes. Should I redo them? Cool. Thanks for everybody's business, by the way. It's been a good webinar. Go again. Do it. Cool. Yeah, I think I should just go again. Go live from the jungle. Watch it again. Go again. Redo it. Don't vote. Joey's vote doesn't count, by the way. You're not allowed to vote, Joey. Go again. Sounds way better. Redo both. Pink dolphins. You want to know the funny thing about the pink dolphins? The pink dolphins, I'm going to go for a while on this. The pink dolphins are by far and away my absolute favorite thing on the planet. Can you just buy a shirt? Yeah, Roger, you can do that. Nisi, can you link up the shirt, sister? We could tell you something. The pink dolphins, I'm going to tell the story right now because it's cool as shit. So when I was a kid, when I was like 15, I'm going to end with the pink dolphins. Nothing to do with aquariums or anything like it, but I think it's important people know about them. So, in Peru, there is a legend that there's an underwater place called Encante. And Encante is the underwater universe that they have. And everything is there's an entire, like the river has its own life and its own soul and its own being and its own life inside of it. And inside, I'm quick side note, I am going to go see Robert Steinbach next month, so on that. So the pink dolphins, so there's a land called Encante, and then there's, what happens is the pink dolphins seduce men and bring them down to Encante, and they like disappear, and then the blue or the silverish dolphins pull the women and seduce the women at night and bring them in. And it's part of the legend, part of the myth or whatever of it. But you will see in the market, you will see monkeys, you will see arowanas, you will see aripaimas, you will see all kinds of fish, but you will never, ever, ever, ever see a pink dolphin. It is considered bad luck to harm them. It is considered a sacred thing. Like if you hurt a dolphin, like you are messing with a higher power. And yes, you came here to hear about pink dolphins. And so the pink dolphins, so to swim with them. By the way, when dolphins are born, their mom makes a noise. They have names. Okay, like dolphins have like a sound that is their name, and they are known by that for their life. Okay, so that's like just how wicked smart dolphins are. And they can hear almost a mile above water. Incredibly smart. Yes, I'm friendly. And I've never been to Clyde. I used to play soccer against Clyde. And they're incredibly smart, and they're one of the most beautiful creatures ever. And I really think that pink dolphins are. I should just do an entire pink dolphin channel because I just think they're so special. I actually lost my camera when I was in Peru. I kept thinking the dolphins were going to bring it up, and while I was in Peru, I lost my camera and I was sitting there. It was raining, and it was like pouring rain because it pours rain in the middle of the afternoon because that's what it does. It's jungle, and I heard outside of my window. I heard. And it was pink dolphins, just blowing their stuff out the thing there. So, pink dolphins are fantastic. Pink titties are fantastic. And I'm gonna bounce out with that. So thank you everybody for being on here. This was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed it. I am gonna recap the specials because I got kids to feed. If you want, you can either get a free bottle of growth juice. You got to put a note in the comments, say I want the free growth juice, or a free T-shirt. I only got larges, so you can check that out. And the Red Tiger Lotus, you get those buy one get one free. Either the bulbs, but you got to put a note in the comments on all this though. You got to put a note in the comments on all. Red Tiger Lotus, buy one get one free, and they're badass plants. You just saw one, so. Folks, great stream. You guys like it. Good. I like the Thursday night setup. I don't have kids right now, so that's what's going on. Didn't answer. Talk about the koi. The koi, I love the koi. What do you know? And Josh, come in here. Give me a 5. Josh, you're good. Everybody give a shout out to Josh. Make me bigger. Joey, nothing can make you bigger because you're the biggest, baby. So many, Joe. Thanks for knowledge. Appreciate the super chats. Love it. Joey, couldn't get any bigger. I swear to God, Joey eats metal. Flexing in between sets. Hey, Joey, do me a favor. Do like a shirtless Instagram shot. Like, not you exactly, but like the reflection of you in the mirror of your 2000. That's all I'm asking. I did a naked chest bump for you. I think it's the least we could do. So
it wasn't naked.
It wasn't naked. Not naked. No, sorry. Next week. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. I wasn't naked. Sorry. It was shirts on. So hey, thanks everybody. Thanks for super chat, Joey. Thanks for all your business. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And, yeah, I'm out of here. Tank on, everybody.
Tank on.
We out. Appreciate the super chats, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Love the stream. You like it? Cool. We'll try to do it. Just posted a pic I sent. They're wasted down, but close enough. Oh, no. I don't want to know what that is. Cool. Great stream. Appreciate it. Cool. And a t-shirt. You got to make a purchase. One or the other. Turan. Cool. Tank on. Subscribe. You love the stream. Came late, but it was good. Cool. Appreciate y'all. I'm outie. End. Bye-bye. Cool, Bonky. Be good. Thanks for coming on too, Joey. You big meaty bastard. Just subscribe. Yeah, you know it. Alright, I'm exiting. I'm ending. Later.